Much
Hi.
silence.
Now the audio works. I forgot we had a game over here, so I have to redo the entire audio settings again. Let's do that all over. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Divide and Conquer Second World. It's a 5th edition game based on the Pathfinder Seizing the Grey Hawk Pantheon, Tedlori in the Strat campaign. Beautiful. Yes. Hi. I want to just make sure to let you guys know right off the bat as we're doing our housekeeping and announcements. Our Harry Potter group, the Hogwarts Prep Kids, finished the BPEG this Wednesday, so a couple days ago. The it's highlighted on the Twitch, so go watch it. Look at them scream at imaginary dice rolls and figures moving around. It is quite exciting. It's their first campaign, so it's really amazing that it's coming to a close. It's awesome.
Yeah, first campaign.
Yes. I guess getting to our pre-use announce. Don't forget that we have a Patreon. As we are getting more comfortable with how that's working, we're going to be adding more things like special streams and hangouts and other cool things like viewing parties and movie stuff and more involvement with the campaigns as they progress. So please go check out our Patreon. Be part of the community. Links to our bros are also down there. Please go check out all the amazing art that they do. We have still our look at the spell slot holder that I picked up wrong. And they have like dice trays and dice holders. Talent Claw have an amazing arsenal of wooden products. If you use the code Divine Conquer, get 10% off, which is really, really cool. Gonna embarrass one of our friends I didn't talk to this about, but someone got an amazing gig, which is cool. I'm super proud of them. They're not even reacting to it. It's fine. Don't even react to it.
It's the lens.
Is it?
What I do? What did I do?
I don't know if
No,
we're allowed
what?
to talk about it, so that's like,
What?
congratulations,
No, guys,
bro.
what was it?
On your
thank you.
gig. On your
Yay!
gig. Congratulations.
Yay, my gig! Yeah, I'm excited. It's fun.
Yeah.
So,
So, we'll
yeah.
hopefully we'll get to work with them in other ways, just in Lynn being there. Just exciting.
Sneak myself in there and be like, hey guys, I have a request that's totally for me.
100%. Don't listen to this specific stream if you're listening. Yeah, but congratulations, bro. You worked really hard your entire life, and that's amazing.
Thank you.
We're super vague about it, so hopefully one day we'll explain what that means.
Yes.
Also, okay, going through announcements. Merch info down below. Bros projects are down below. Patreon. Oh, the two important ones. One, episode 115 was taken off from YouTube because it's a copy of episode 114, which unfortunately, when it was saved, both episodes were saved as different names. The same episode was saved as different names, so unfortunately we do not have the file for episode 115, which is the episode after the hags were defeated, the drama that was Oleg trying to kill Ariell,
Ariell getting a dagger.
Yep.
Yeah.
That whole situation. And
don't talk about that.
Wait,
That's why it was
Coleton,
deleted.
did you delete it?
Did you
Maybe.
divine intervention?
Taylor said no.
Taylor's like, nope, erase. That's also the episode where Rognarv got bad news. Or why does he all of a sudden have a gun? These things have transpired in that.
I was like when
Damn.
Rognarv has bad news. I'm like, what bad news? Oh, that bad
Yeah,
news.
that bad news, that specific one. So apologies for everybody. That's 100% my bad. If I ever am able to dig through data and find it in the garbage, I'll upload it and let everybody know. So apologies for that. All right. I guess let's do character intros and get into our game. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Okay, it's always a terrifying idea when the end's excited. I'm really excited. Like, the shenanigans, I'm excited. Hey guys, I'm Jesus Albiel's Dungeon Master. To my right is the wife. Who are you playing?
Hello, I am playing Rognarv Full Metal, a Dwarven Artificer Battlesmith.
Yeah. Uh,
Babies.
hey, Coleton, who are you playing?
Hello. I am Coleton. I am playing Ariell, the Angel Paladin of Palor.
Yes. Vic, who shall you be playing?
Hi, I'm Vic. I'm going to be playing West, the human barbarian warlock druid.
Yes, that is true. And Dickie, all the way from the Aether, who are you playing?
I am playing Oleg the Hunted, half-orc fighter, and chef.
Oh, the resume has grown yet again.
Cooking some hot dogs now.
Yeah. Oh, it's good for those barbecues. Tabby, who are you playing?
Hey everybody, I'm Tabatha. I will be playing Cole, the Tiefling Cleric.
And which is spelled correctly now, hopefully. Hey, Lynn,
Not
who are you
Tiefling.
playing? Not Tiefling.
Tiefling. I'm Lynn. I'm playing Adipocere, the half-elf Circle of Spores druid.
Yeah. All right, and with that, let's roll that Bing footage. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. As I should have had the recap music playing. There we go. There it is. Hi. To recap what happened last time, quite a bit actually. You guys interrogated the Corrid brothers. Well, one of the Corrid brothers. You learned that they essentially were trading and selling folk in the Feywilds. Their biggest client was this Mr. M, an entity that they don't even know. For according to this Corrid, this person is so rich and so powerful that they send kings to pick up their quote-unquote merchandise. With, I'll say, a rude conversation from the party, never letting this poor man speak, you guys concluded that the king that they were talking about was actually mistranslation of King Shah. Not necessarily a king, but a Rakasha, a fiend. That you guys have met before. Yeah, so as you guys found that out, the Corrid went back to their home plane after a scary stalking moment from Addy, also melting into stone. You guys went to Krovasa and reuniting with your friends and family, getting couscous, getting y'all's share of the platinum, dancing and singing with Laz, spending time with the Chattingtons, sparring with the Chattingtons. Rognarv was able to forge these new bracers for West and show off his gun to Rafanas. That might have sounded wrong. Don't. She is pure.
You know, the one right here, the one right here.
West found out that Fox essentially, in a manner of speaking, bullied Chattington into releasing his soul from the ship.
Bully chat.
I mean, that's kind of how it would go. Cole found out that this is body via a conversation that Ariell had with the Queen and with several members of the President Krovasa and the Council, that this his body disappeared shortly after his death, and also with a slight overturning of a person inside Wes's head, told Cole himself. There we go. Words are hard. To not even try a resurrection. a little odd and I mean, why would that be odd and concerning? A little girl just ran up to Cole and told him that she wanted to dance with him. Cole might have understood that as the little girl saying your mom is okay, but the little girl just wanted to dance. There's something weird about that at all.
I forgot about that. Oh God.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
Oleg-
like, the little girl just wanted to dance with
Yeah,
you.
she just wanted to dance. Oleg uncomfortable with the entire situation and the amount of eyeballs being tracked and geared towards him with the vagabonds. Addy spoke to a barnacle and gained wisdom and slowly
I forgot
became
about that.
Couscous's new best friend, as well as learned the horrible stinging sensation of salt water.
Yeah.
And as Ariell spread out to the council and spoke with the queen, learning how Krovasa has been extremely successful since you guys rid the town of the hags and of the false priest, we're gonna go into tonight's game. As you guys essentially are packing and leaving early in the morning after a breakfast with the Chattingtons. Long goodbyes. Some might have tear stains on your clothes from Chattington himself. But in your cart with Couscous, forge in back. Let us... I will put you guys here for a second as changing these.
I have my speedy.
So I have the monies.
Yes, let's
Oh yeah, I wrote that down.
yeah.
I forgot.
The you divided the money evenly, is that correct, Rognarv?
I totally forgot about like the cutting part, but I forgot to talk about it. But if it's evenly, here's the thing too, because Oleg is kind of like a new party member. So I did was split it 2 ways depending. Without Oleg, 172 plat plus 90 gold per person. With Oleg is 144 platinum.
That's up to y'all to decide what you want to do with it.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm not gonna. Cole's not gonna get in the between that. So.
Rognarv, you would have gotten the chest full of platinum and bits of gold here and there, and the receipts.
Yeah.
At
And
Chattington's.
the receipt, just so that Coleton knows, 300 gold is for their share, 50 gold for lodging, 100 gold for delivery. That was what was taken out for them, and then that was what we are left with: 864 plat and 5 gold. Divided evenly, 144. Divided with the Elysian Vagabonds at the moment, because I don't know. So how do you want to split this? Because technically the 172, I mean the 144 plat, that's with Orc Death.
Yeah. Which it's up to you guys, but I will say, for the sake of convenience, you guys have been adventuring and traveling for quite a while.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
It's been.
I'm
months
just gonna say this too. It's like, well, I guess it's kind of up to you. I don't mind having 144 platinum. That's a lot of money.
You
And
have a king's
technically-
worth amount of gold.
Yeah, and technically speaking, Oleg is a mercenary, so maybe this is what he's worth. He is a good fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
But either way, I know where the Elysian Vagabonds and whatever funds. But you need to understand, I am a dwarf and I like money and all the shinies, so I will take my share.
So what's the amount again with including Oleg?
144 platinum each.
Okie dokie. That's all.
Yeah.
Cole's planning on taking.
Addie's just gonna hold his money and just be like, Cole, hold this.
Why?
so that he won't crush you or something. Maybe that's the plan. That's the money for it.
I will agree to the splitting amongst all of us. So 144 platinum apiece.
It's 144 with no gold. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay.
I put the gold in there.
Okay, just making sure.
And then I'm going to slide a little piece of paper over to Cole that says I owe you 500 GP.
The hell is this?
Remember, I loaned you a considerable sum.
This is also playing it. Also, Cole just like. Last I checked, Addie was the one who kind of gave me money. So
And I'm giving you more money. Here you go.
you don't have to do that.
No,
What
so
am
now
I going to do with it?
You have the money to pay me back, I suppose. Is
Give it to
what I was
charity.
trying to say. I'm trying. Ariell seems like it's like super awkward for him because he's like he doesn't want to feel like he's rude, so he's just like, hey, remember this time where I gave you a lot of money and I kind of need it back now. Thank you.
How much
Okay,
was
bye.
it?
It was 500 gold.
Addie just gives him 500 gold. There you go. His debt is paid.
No, Addie.
Done.
Addie.
It's done.
Addie.
It's not.
Nope. He did it.
Cole's just gonna be like, no, and he's gonna just fling like 50 platinum at Ariel, like, here.
Oh, thank you.
Ariel, you're being bombarded and money's being thrown at you. Ow! This
Ow,
hurts.
Ow, oh, thank you. Ow.
So yeah, basically that 144 plat was for everyone.
So everyone, please add that to your inventory as a. Just so you guys remember, a platinum would equal 10 gold. So
Yeah.
there
Okay,
you go.
But for realsies, later, are you actually gonna have Addie give Cole
Yes.
his? Okay, so I'll just add that too, and yeah.
He has so much gold and platinum that I don't know what he's gonna do with it.
As a druid, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, here.
Cole's just like, we can get components and stuff with this.
So as you guys are leaving, is there anything specific that you would guys want to head out towards a market or anything, or are we just heading out?
I just had one thing. It doesn't need to even be roleplayed. Cole's just trying to find at least 1,000 gold pieces worth of a diamond.
Of a
That's all.
diamond.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you going to visit the children?
They're in Fangwood though.
Yeah.
Were we going to visit them or not?
I think we already had letters sent to that, or Oria sent that the children's fine. She's fine. I think that's what happened.
If
that you said.
for the sake of story, if you guys want to visit them, you totally can. If it's something that needs to be role played, we can also do that. I don't know what the group actually wants to do, but if it's just we want to make sure they're okay, that's totally a thing that you would have done. It would
I
add
would
an
ask the
additional
party.
like week or so to your trip, but what do you?
I would
guys
ask
do?
the party in person, just like, should we take the time out to check in on Oria and the children, or should we continue heading south? It's been quite a while since we've seen them.
I'm gonna look at Ariel, and then I'm gonna look at West. Not my children. I'll follow where you want to go. I guess.
I feel the same.
Yeah, Cole's gonna look over at West, just kind of like.
I mean, if it's along the way, then I would like to see them, but you know, I'd like to see them.
It's not necessarily on the way. It would take us out of the way by.
It would add a week to your trip.
Yeah, give or take a week, maybe week and a half tops.
Well, West
that even
already
with,
said he wants
West,
to see them, so let's go.
That is with Wes's
Okay.
speed.
Yeah.
His totem. So, if that is the plan, Cole, you can add the diamond component to your inventory.
Okay.
Yeah, I do want to get like some healing potions, but that's about it.
Or do you, if it is. Let me go to the inventory of the academy here. They would have 8 healing potions at hand.
What about like greater and anything else? Like, is that the only kind of healing potions they have?
They would have 1 of every except for supreme. So 8 regular potions, 1 greater, and 1 shoot, what was
Superior?
superior, but not supreme. Yeah.
Okay.
So 50 gold, 500 and 5,000 gold. Depending on
54
the basic healing potions.
for one, right?
Yes, for 1 healing potion. Yeah.
Okay. I'll get the greater
Okay, that is
and
500
4
gold.
healing.
Okay,
Yeah, and 4 healing.
no problem. Add that to your inventory. Subtract what you need to.
5 plus 500.
Are they going on a
750.
boat?
They have a cart they're taking.
A cart. Okay.
Yeah. Couscous would be transported with the cart that you guys originally had when you left
Yes.
Krovasa, which I believe was the first cart actually Ariell purchased in, I think, Karamanga. So that cart has traveled quite a distance.
Was that cart purchased?
The cart was found actually.
I think I think
Oh.
the cart was found, but it was
Carabao
fixed by
found it.
Carabao.
Carabao found it.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's what I
Carabao
was-
found it,
the
and then
circle.
it was just slowly getting fixed by Carabao.
There we
As
go.
long as Couscous is coming with us, that's good.
Couscous is definitely coming together. As you would actually see an excitement in Couscous, and Addy, if you ever have a conversation with him, it's because
absolutely would.
he's letting his muscles do work. You actually
Aw.
would be surprised as how strong this horse is as he's pulling all of them, including the forge that Rognarv has. So it's a cart with all the bodies plus equipment plus a little
Bram was pulling that.
Oh, yes.
Carriage, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's not a
Couscous-
cart. It's just a little carriage with
Yeah.
for my smith. with my
Brom
tools
was
and stuff.
using tailing it, but Couscous can also tail that because Couscous
Yeah.
had to bring it over to
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
to Krovasa.
Yeah, Addy would just like walk with Couscous while everyone else is like in a cart or something. He would just be hanging out with the
As he would tell, this isn't as glorious as fighting with my former master, but at least I get to stretch and travel further than he's ever traveled. It's a give and take. As you guys are heading out.
Couscous finally has a voice.
Yeah. Well, now that someone speaks animal with him, yeah. You hear a as the cart is leaving. Hey, wait! As you hear Lass's voice outside the cart, and as the cart kind of shakes a little bit, she kind of jumps on. The door opens from the back, and she's slightly sweaty. Or maybe that's just her normally, since she's always perspiring a lot. As she kind of pulls in, it's a little tighter in here with everybody. So after last night and the drinking, I just started remembering all the things that we've done. She kind of looks down, especially in the Underdark. So I went back through my old things, and some things are odd. I don't know. Here, and she just grabs her sheet of paper of the original drawing that she did of the Lamash 2 slab that she saw in the home of the Lady of Silken String. I don't know. I know I drew them, and hands you the sheet of paper, and let me show you what you see. I don't know what happened, and I can't. Where the heck? Oh, here we go. News lab. Show players. It's almost like they disappeared. And as you see, if you compare it to the original slab, there are a couple of emblems that are completely missing. If you look, there are 3, I believe, that are missing. But if you look into your journal on the notes, you can put them side by side. The fangs, the lips with the fangs, the wand, and then the hand, they're missing.
Oh, yeah.
The lips with the fangs.
Now, from any of the symbols up on top, do any of them ring a bell with Cole at all, or?
You can roll me a history, an arcana, religion, your choice, and depending on which one you get, I will give you a different answer on what you recall. Or what you know.
I will do religion.
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah, the fang-looking one with like blood dripping is missing right next to the web. The one that looks like a wand is missing, and the one that looks like a hand is missing.
Correct. Yep.
29.
21? Okay. With
29.
29. So, you would understand that the image at the bottom is definitely an old depiction of Lamashtu, as she is a mother of many, many creatures. From the understandings and everything that you've read and what the gnolls were discussing, you can see that Pazuzu is the entity on the bottom left, the winged brother of hers. Everything is saying here that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 specific entities that all bear different images and animalistic behaviors towards Lamashtu. As you're looking at this and you're interpreting and you're noting the emblems, the spider web, who cannot forget the hut that Wes saw, the fang from one of the gnolls. It's almost like these are some specific entities, and this is not the first time this happens. It will be the second time that you recall that you are definitely fighting councils of hags. You're fighting covenants. It looks like 3 are missing, erased, dead. You don't know. The fact that the paper drawing has been erased probably means that whatever archive there is recording in real time, even copies of that archive. And that is what we get.
Jesus, I'm sending
Yes.
you
Yeah.
It's nothing too
Cole-
important.
Cole's
Yeah,
just
no.
looking at it like, this is concerning. I mean, if I'm assuming that they would have already like spoken with Laz, it's like, because the lady of silk and string, we encountered her, we fought her. But the fact that they're still there, even after what I prayed for, is kind of concerning.
I mean, so what does that mean for us?
I'm going to assume they still have a part in all this.
Cole,
Yes.
you would know one more detail because 29. Hags are an odd thing. They don't technically fall under the realm. It's quite interesting on how much they're involved in religion and cult, them being not a part of it. Lamashtu is kind of a odd deity, for her pantheon, not pantheon, her domain spreads really wide. Hags tend to, in theory, they could be as strong as deities themselves. Their pacts and their consult is legendary, and there's an odd repetition to their magic. There's always a council of 3. You kinda saw that the night hag. No, Cole, you would not know that information because you weren't there for that fight.
No.
So that's it. That's as much as you'll get because you weren't there for that fight. That'll be meta knowledge.
Yeah, I just... I'm at a loss at what this means.
Ooh.
Just obviously there are parties still at play.
I will say that you probably, at least Wes, you know that hut that you see, you definitely saw that when Mads tried to send you somewhere to be quote-unquote safe. Here you'll be protected from this chaos that's going to happen. And you saw that old, odd granny in this plane of pure gray, and she's the only entity with color. You can probably
Wes, you
match Geiko, but I would say that you all have a clinging and like feeling in the back of your head that you've at least met or seen, encountered the ones that are remaining.
What about the eye?
You see a web, an eye, a fang, and then the hut.
Yeah, I don't like that hut.
Why?
Gives me the creeps. One, houses shouldn't have chicken legs. First of all.
I'm sorry, what?
Houses
Hi, what?
houses shouldn't have chicken legs.
That's what you get from this drawing. Cold gesturing. to
Look,
the-
it's creepier when you see it in person.
What?
It actually had chicken legs?
Yes, it actually had. Okay, listen. So, not that I want to think about it, but you know, back in Whitestone, when we were underneath the city and talking with people I didn't want to talk to, I was about to be, I guess, grounded for, you know, well, that's the only way that I could put it. I was about to be grounded by being sent through a door where that chicken house was, and everything was like all gray and creepy.
Have you been eating the pineapples that Rognarv got into?
No, Rognarv ate all the pineapples. There were none left.
Oh.
What pineapples?
DM, does any of this ring a bell or sound like something my boy could have read?
There are definitely legends of a specific hag called the Baba Yaga. That transcends all hags. Some might even say she is the first.
Cole's gonna be just staring at the drawing, and then it's like a light bulb, like, just goes click, and it's like,
And
oh, you were there?
No, I wasn't there, but I was about to be sent there.
and
Oh God.
Ariell. As Wes is describing this individual and description of this lady, she does sound very familiar. There was one night in a blizzard storm when the war was stalled for a day that you saw an entity in the snow marching towards where the book laid.
Yup.
Ariell, you okay?
I'm not visibly like showing.
Okay.
I mean, I am out of character, but like in character, Ariel's just thinking. It's like, But he doesn't really have too much information still. Just like, he's like, I think I've seen that before.
Cole's just sitting there like, so we got the frickin' Baba Yaga? Fuck. God damn.
As Laz looks at you guys, still in the carts, I don't know what any of that means, but I think this paper might be more beneficial to you than to me. Okay, bye! She kind of just jumps off as you hear her rapier just jingle with gold.
Bye, water buddy.
Yep.
That bitch stole our money again.
What?
Yes.
You do see as she kind of like grabs the rapier. What if I told you? And grabs a coin. And you see that the mouth of the rapier opens as like a gold coin goes inside. There. And just seals it and just walks back. Well, on y'all's trip, is there for, if I recall correctly, we are going to be traveling to Falcon Hollow. Anything specific that you guys would like to do on the way?
Just read the letter that Rifanas gave me by hand.
Okay.
That's really it. You can either DM it to me or whatever. I don't care.
Oleg's still trying to open that box.
Roll me another investigation, Oleg. As you read the letter, it would say, I can't wait to meet Skiwalk, since this is just an older letter that never got to you.
She already
I'm so glad the 19?
Yes, sir.
Unfortunate with the 19, it's still hours pass and you're messing with this and you've kind of already gotten a couple combinations on. You can get those pretty fast, but it's just, it's not opening. There is, this is infuriatingly precise. As it says that she has not been using Chaddington's money. Excuse me. She has her own store now. She's a proper smith, and she can take care of herself. She says that I am making almost no money out of magical items, but the clientele for masterwork is great. Hope to see you soon. Yes.
Cole is going to attempt to scry on his mother again after the night and getting that.
Sure, roll me percentiles.
What?
Addie is going to be teaching Wes Druidic.
Okay.
I'm speaking with him in Druidic.
We're
Sure.
learning all the dirty words first.
Sure, that helps you learn.
Cool.
A is for asshole.
Oh, no.
Oh, there it is. 92.
92. As you scry on your mother on this day, this I'll say midday after you guys have been walking for a while, several days have passed, and you found a good creek to give Cusco some nice rest and plenty of water. As you're looking, she's just in her living room. You see a pile of books behind her, and a tea set that looks like it's half of it's been drunk, half of it's kind of just laying there like she's been testing out some things. It almost looks like she just came back from market. There's still fruits that have not been organized behind her, and there's some meats that she's just letting thaw out outside. Just chilling, reading her book, deciding if this is a book she wants to keep or not. And
Okay. Yeah, it's like, okay.
as you put your mirror down, and as you guys are going through the subtle woods into the northern part of Fangwood, where the gates are, you would immediately see the bridge lower down as a couple of Luxodons will embrace you. A growing Minotaur boy wants to pick up couscous, unable to do so, but really wants to try.
Baby.
It's okay, he'll get there one day.
You
What?
you see a very shy Cordelia who keeps moving from side to side, almost like embarrassed to like see her family again, and then after a hug won't ever leave Ariell's sight and just follows him for the rest of the day. Or is ecstatic that you found your circle, as she says that I've kinda had some conversations with a bearded man. I believe he calls himself Obat High, which I've come to learn and trust. I don't know if this is true or not, but he did say that you had a fiery spirit, and I agreed with him. I hope this serves you well. And as soon as you're talking, as soon as you see her daughter go, look what I can do! And as thorns and vines wrap around your feet, Wes, and you just fall on your face. Oops! Undoes him and starts running with the Tarsius, and they start playing.
Oh, I can do that too, and I'm just gonna do the same thing back to her as she runs.
As you do that, you will see a slight anger in Tarsius as he charges you, and right before he's about to break your shin, he just stops, love taps you right in the shin, and then runs away, following her.
Bless him.
As you have a pleasant evening. Every now and then you'll see a tiefling kind of jump over the fence, as half the town's annoyed with him, half the town loves him. He brings music. Somehow he always has something to do with the fairies and is involved in some prank. Today you see that he's covered in chicken feathers and cannot remove them from his body.
Little tea leaf.
As there is no sign of the Shadow Realm leaking through. No sound of the sleeping dragon. As still a peaceful day. You know that the Tempest has not visited, for she's still trying to understand what the break in the water plane was that led to an Aboleth's death and an Aboleth's disappearance. And as you march on, continuing to your path, you will start. If I ever can find my correct notes. I am actually going to ask Ariell. Since we're heading closer and closer to the territories that you know, as you guys are hugging your way out of the Five Kings Mountains, the forest that kind of borders Androria, the actual country where Falcon's Hollow is, there is going to be a path. Would you head towards the city or head towards the lake?
Towards here or towards here?
Yeah, essentially towards the lake or towards, if I recall correctly, within Falcon's Hollow, there would be, since it's a river city, you can actually take a riverboat to head down south.
I would go to the lake.
Okay. So
Just to just like a pit stop on the way to our destination.
Okay. As you are passing the Five Kings Mountain, bordering around this area. The climate here is a lot warmer. You start seeing as the windy background starts getting changing colors to hues of oranges and browns as it's staining the mountainsides that you guys are traveling through. There's plenty of paths that the dwarves have carved to expedite trips, go through mountains or around specific kills to make travel doable with the other races, since the mountains can only provide so much of the resources they need. A lot of, and you would remember this from your earlier lives here, Ariell, that logging was one of the biggest assets being moved towards the mountains. As you guys start hearing critters here and there, never actually making contact, but staying at a curious distance. Anything from antelope to prairie dogs that are just kind of hugging along the sides of this warm climate, just seeing if everything's okay. And if with a neigh of couscous or with a loud laugh or a fall within the carriage, they just scatter and flee to safety. As you're following these natural roads, you start seeing a lot of signs that are in Dwarven. And since we have Rognarv here, you can easily find the path and start actually expediting your trip and going to faster locations and avoiding dangerous territories. Mm-hmm. And as you guys are going along, I would like for you guys to roll me a perception, please.
And as we're going through this area, like once we get past, I want to say, Isker, right here, I'm going to just kind of cast Locate Object maybe once or twice a day.
Once you have passed that main city, I would say that as you guys were getting supplies and trading some labor for goods here, as to not use gold at the moment, you're still not finding it. And as it's concerning, as you're seeing the roads lead to more hills, you're not finding it. To more mountains, you're not finding it. To the thin outer forest before you move into the actual thick brush of where mountain and forest kind of merge together before meeting the lake, you're not finding it. What do we get on perception, guys?
23.
23? Okay. Rognarv. I cannot hear you.
Natural 20, 27.
27, okay. 27, good. Ariell?
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
22, okay. West. I think you said 11?
11.
Okay. And Oleg?
8.
8. Alright, as Oleg, it's pretty. Nothing's really happening. Puzzle is not being solved. A good nap might be coming soon. I will let you know, Addy, as you're looking at this terrain, it's similar yet different. You're seeing a lot of animals that you haven't ever been this close to. You've only seen some of your tribe or even different circles shape into these animals, and out of curiosity you would discuss what they were, but never in person. As you guys don't notice anything. Rognarv. 27, is that what you said?
Natural 20, 27.
Okay. You don't smell anything odd. Everything's quite pleasant and nice. As you, at this moment, I'll say that you kind of, there's some breaching out of the main lake that kind of branches into small little rivers here and paths of water that isn't dangerous. It's just you can't drive a cart through it or move transports of goods. So bridges and like natural stone and man-made or dwarven-made for these instances, constructions have to be made. As you guys will be bisecting a mountain, and it looks like a zigzag, kind of going up and down, and then start making your way to the other side. easily cutting days and days on your trip.
Where are we exactly? Exactly, are we right here?
Yeah,
Or-
you're
okay.
close to that lake. Yeah, at the moment.
Okay.
As you guys are moving forward, there's nothing odd that you smell. There's odd hints that you're getting here and there of sniffles and like hollow growls, and you're thinking like, well, maybe it's just the animals that are nearby. Until a thought comes to your head, well, these are the mountains. You would know of anything here. The first thing is maybe angered goats, maybe even angered dire goats that you're just trespassing on their territory, and they're mad of the amount of volume of their mountain that's been taken from you. But it's not that, and you don't feel danger. You just don't. There's something weird. Until finally, you're about 80 feet up this mountain, about to start moving onto the other part of the zigzag to move yourself further down. And as you're passing this large bush, you see a stinger move into it and hide inside of this thick bush. And I'm going to move you guys to a new map.
Okay. When that happens,
Mhm.
I'm gonna.
Yes?
I'm just trying to think. Was like. Okay. I think Rognarv would be the kind of behind the big cart.
Okay.
Yeah, he would be behind Goose Goose, basically, like Goose Goose in the carriage, the cart.
Yeah, if you guys want to rearrange yourself of where in the cart you would be, I literally just copied and pasted, so like, and then try to squeeze
Yeah,
you guys
'cause
as much as I can.
basically, I'm like if I'm on my own little cart with Brom,
Sure.
so I'll be like right here, like behind them.
Okay.
And then where do I notice it? Like
you
this
would,
this one.
you would notice it from here.
Okay, actually gonna stop a little bit, and then kind of just give a whistle. So who's driving?
Who would be driving?
Okay, to
Probably me. I usually drive.
okay to whoever. I guess whoever is in the front seat to go, just kind of go like that, like hold on.
I'll pull back
I-
the reins.
I saw something, and then I'm gonna start moving kind of this way.
Okay. As you do that, really quickly.
Oh,
I'm
hey,
just,
look, there's a
yeah.
cat.
I'm just gonna ask: is everyone okay with where they are at?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move this back, and then Rognarv. As soon as you whistle, Ariell holds on the reins. You all hear a
Oh,
something winged and huge, making a lot of noise above you. And as the light's kind of hitting you, you can't see. You just see these massive 20-foot wings start gliding downward.
Oh no.
I'll say
no.
that
It's
before it
tea leaf here
lands,
somewhere?
everybody.
Do we see tea leaf running?
No, not especially because of your perception of knowing and identifying that there's something hidden here. I'll give you guys a round. What are you guys doing?
Like, cause basically that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna move, like right here,
Okay.
like right next to. Yeah, I'm gonna move right there, like kind of right next to it, like, and that's when I pointed out, like I saw something, and then point that way.
Okay.
There's something there, like some kind of stinger. Someone might one or something might be trying to ambush us.
Oleg jumps out of the wagon.
Okay.
Yeah,
I am pulling out my shield.
Okay.
I'm pulling my shield and axe.
Okay.
Bad news is right behind on my back,
Sure.
holstered.
All right. Anything Addy, Cole, or Wes want to do?
Eddie's gonna be standing in the cart. Like, he'll stand up, but he'll still be up in the cart.
As you do, you kind of like your head's a little bit kind of cranked down as you're kind of looking outside, but you do so.
Yeah, Cole's also gonna peek out and just be like, well, yeah.
All right. Wes, anything that you want to do?
I guess West will step out of the cart just to keep an eye on things.
Okay. As you guys do, there's a second where this winged creature kind of blocks the sun, and there's just a cascade of shade throughout the entire part of the mountain that you guys are at. Before this large dragon that looks a little bit different than most, as he does not have any, or they do not have any arms that kind of extend. It's more they're attached to their wings. You see an odd scorpion-style stinger land on the ground right in front of you. As
Dragon?
yes, a dragon. As I'm trying to learn how to.
Is it Friday today or is it Monday?
It's a baby.
That baby.
It is what someone would
Oh.
consider a baba.
It is a baby. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, that is Princess Pinky. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Getting some callbacks from Monday's game. As you see, all right, making sure all the notes are good. Okay,
there's-
good.
There's like
Yeah.
little numbers.
Yeah. So you would know
okay.
that you guys are technically 85 feet at the top of where this would be for the passable ways of this mountain. As this 30-foot dragon kind of lands downward, wingspan spanning about a 20 feet, 2,000-pound creature. Just looks down as these orange eyes are kind of beating back and forth, and these sharp teeth as this kind of snake tongue emerges, as it's looking at everybody. It starts speaking in Draconic.
Oh,
Does anyone know?
this is not
Draconic?
Monday's game.
No.
Tongues.
This is not Monday game, so I don't know.
As you hear the kind of subtle and hissing and odd sounds that this creature makes. It is saying, "Fresh meat, my children. It is time to eat."
No.
I would like all
We
you
don't
guys
taste good.
to roll me initiative, please.
Oh my god.
I got a 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. I shall
Yeah,
get
18.
these in a second.
Oh man, that's not a good roll. Okay.
Oh boy.
As you're gonna have to deal with those sounds for a minute now. As it's currently talking to you guys, like, "Hey, how's your day going? Did you have a fun time?"
It was great before you showed up.
What is happening? Why is it doing that? Okay. Control U. All right. 20 plus
20.
20. Okay. Nobody got a 20. Okay. Higher than a 20. Sorry, that's the words I want to use. Okay. 15 up.
Right.
Me,
That's
17.
16.
16. Okay.
18.
16 for Oleg.
Me 17. I wrote it down.
16. I got a lot of numbers thrown at me. Cole, what did you get?
18.
18. There you go. Wes, what did you get?
13.
13. Okay. 18, then 17. Nope. Sorry. Addy and Oleg, which one of you guys wants to go first?
Well, I can go first.
Okay. Oleg. As this creature got a 15. And at the bottom it is a Weast, and then we got something else at the 10. Okay. Ariell, as you heard this, they're definitely, and Addy, as you kind of also see that this thing isn't here to talk, it's hungry. What do you guys do? Ariell, what do you do?
I will use tongues and talk to it, or try to.
Sure.
And I will say, try to persuade it. Say, we do not taste good. We can provide you with food if that's what you need. We just would like to pass.
It will use its reaction to respond to you before it turns over. Fresh meat from human and dwarf is what we require. As you start seeing these bushes start moving, and claws start appearing from underneath the bridge.
Oh God, how many is it?
I'll just kind of, if anyone's like, so I guess Rognarv, since he's like kind of in front of me, if he were looking, he would see Ariell's face just go.
Since you cast it tongues,
kind of
everyone would understand you.
He's disappointed that didn't work. And he'll just say, so be it. And that'll be his turn, because tongues.
Okay. Tongues would have been casted before the round
Oh yeah,
started.
yeah, on the reaction thing. Yeah, okay. Then yeah, he would stand up and he'd say, so be it. And he will cast a guiding bolt at
Okay.
the big one.
Rock hit me, please.
Second level. I think that's the only thing I can cast it at right now. Oh, please hit. Oh, that's good. Okay. 25 to hit.
25 hits. These are quite large entities. This one specifically.
Let me grab my d6. Right.
And Cole, you would be up next. Think about what you're gonna do.
That will be 21 radiant damage.
Okay.
And the next attack made against it has advantage.
As a little disappointed, Ariell, that it did not want to seek reason, as from your glaive as you kind of spin it, a bolt fires off, making this entire huge beast, this 30-foot tall creature, glow. It takes some damage. All right, as it just screams in pain. Cole, what do we do?
Cole is going to do a thing. Hold on.
Do me the thing.
I'm trying to find the thing now.
And Rognarv, you're on deck. After that, it is Oleg.
No, that is not what I'm trying to do.
As you guys start seeing from behind you west, a large head starts appearing through.
No.
And then Addy, as you kind of looking through the side, kind of slashes of within the inside of the cart, another one appears. And
Oh my goodness.
Rognarv, the one that was in front of you, as one just kind of scratches out of the under rock that it was in, and appears down here.
Cole is going to use a
Here.
channel divinity
Okay.
to read the creature's thought.
To read creature's thought? Okay.
Read its thoughts, yes.
Sure.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 15.
Fail.
Okay. As you see, this buoy over here would be about 400 feet, just starting to fly down, circling. The one with the wings. All right, you're reading the big boy's turn. Thoughts?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's reading that one.
All right. With the intelligence of a 5, aware of its understanding. Oh, I feel that the dwarf's armor will be difficult, but it'll be such good meat.
Hold on. So it says during that time I can use my action. Oh, hold on. I'm using my action to end this effect and cast a suggestion spell on the creature without expending a spell slot. The target automatically fails its saving throw against
Okay.
the spell.
Cool. What's the spell? Suggestion?
Suggestion.
What is your suggestion?
Because I always have. Because suggestions are very specific.
Yeah. I can see how this is. I want to see what you're doing because
Dragon meat tastes better.
let's see what's happening. I want to see.
Hold on.
Rognarv, as you see Cole kind of cast this spell, what are you thinking about doing?
First he's gonna mutter, "They have wings. I should have pulled out the gun." Oh well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cole's just gonna be like, "You're mistaken. We're not food. We're not enemies. You should just let us pass."
Okay. All right. Let's. As you. Influence a creature within range that can hear and understand you.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Coleton, range.
He can hear you, but language barrier probably.
Yeah. The spell took effect, but it doesn't understand what you're saying. It does not understand your words. It's just
Well, I
looking
can
at
do
you.
some next round, I guess.
It looks very intrigued by you and starts stepping forward, almost ignoring the hissing and sounds from all its children around.
Fuck.
Anything that you're just saying fuck out loud? Anything else that you're doing, Cole?
Cole's like, okay, bad idea to have it get anywhere near, the cart. Cole's gonna jump off and, go right here.
Okay. As you jump off the cart and you see the head of this wyvern kind of moving throughout the brush right behind you. Okay. Rognar, what do we do?
It was like at the tail end of that, I was like, I should have pulled out the gun. Look, Cole, where are you going? So I'm looking at the dragon right behind me.
Following me.
Like, damn it! I'll move like this way and cast firebolt.
Okay. Firebolt, which one? Where?
Wait, actually, is this because what I'm actually gonna do is because of that, I was like, I should have pulled out the gun, so because of wings.
Do you...
My initial thought was actually to use my action because I'm not gonna drop my axe or shield on the ground. Was to use my action to get the gun in properly, and can I use bonus action to cast a cantrip?
Yes, you would need
with the rule that you were saying.
You would need your focus in hand.
I mean,
your focus
the
is
bad news is a magic weapon.
Is your focus magical weapons?
Yeah. Magic items is focus. Let me double check actually now that Artificer.
Yeah. I believe your tools can be used as arcane focus. But I don't know if your gun can be used as an arcane. Yeah. You would have to bring out a tool. So I'll say yes, but you have to like use one of your tools, cast it, and then drop your tool.
Okay. Well,
that's why the cheap trick is a lot of people just put it on their necklace and just grab it and then cast a spell.
Okay.
So for the sake of this, yes, but just letting you know what you technically would need to do.
Yeah, no, I'm just reading it now too. Well, like, okay, well, because my axe is right there, right behind me.
So, you can cast a firebolt, put up your axe, bring out the good news. Bad news. Bring good news out.
Good news. Can I do that? Like you
Yes.
bonus action cantrip and then action to sheath everything?
Yes.
Okay. Then I guess that's what I'll do.
Okay. Who are you shooting your firebolt to?
The one right here.
Wait. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Roll me to hit.
Yeah, I had the wrong tool on.
I had the turnover. I did not even realize there was one there. Oops.
Yeah, that's what's like. What? Cole, what are you going? Yeah, going like
Yeah,
right there. 28.
28 hits. Roll me damage.
That's a 3.
Cole's
10.
worried about the big one that's looking at him right now.
Yeah. Oh my God. There's
10.
another
Ah,
one.
shoot! I rolled really low, except for one, but that's a 12 out of 30.
So 12 points of damage.
Yeah. Out
Okay.
of possible 30.
Cole's just looking at it. It's kind of like the big ones that we saw in Krovasa.
Yeah. There you go, Cole. It's kind of like those. As you shoot the firebolt, it hits against its skin, hurts. It screams, but still roaring and kicking.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's it. Braum and Skiwalker are just gonna move like that way. Or no, Skiwalker is right here behind me, and that's it.
Okay. Oleg, what do we do?
I'm gonna fire 3 arrows at the same one Rognarv just shot.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll say that there's a line between Couscous here. Yeah, you got it. All right.
Oh,
roll me to
because
hit.
of the
because of
the
the rails.
carriage.
Yeah. So yeah, you got it. Roll me 3 hits.
27, 25, 18.
All hit. Roll me damage. As
Eee.
you see, as a Oleg kind of gets knee, fires arrow, puts 3 more, starts loading another one. What is the total damage that we do?
26.
26. Nice. All right. As it's getting bombarded and hit, and you don't really see the big one, and terrible concern as he's really focused on Cole right now. But you kind of see the others reacting, kind of looking at each other as to why the big one isn't moving in a specific way. It looks like the battlefield is confused at the moment. All right, good hits. If nothing else, we're gonna go with Addy. Addy, what do we do?
He's gonna hop down
Okay.
off of the cart and get right in front of Couscous.
Of course.
Protect the horse.
Protect the horse at all costs, and he is going to cast Blight on the big boy.
Okay. That is a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw, you have to be a 17.
That is a 20.
Damn
30-20. They have pretty high con.
That's
Yeah,
fine. His bonus action, he's going to cast his Flame Blade.
Yep. As you cast a flame blade, you see Couscous. Are you protecting me from him or him from me?
Exactly. I just gonna look over shoulder and be like, yes.
Freaking Couscous.
As Couscous, the entire battlefield, he like, alright, goes and starts nibbling on the grass underneath his feet.
The horse is so used to all this type of shit.
Yeah, war
It's a
horses, man.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
It's
kind
a
of.
Tuesday.
Okay. We're gonna do the simple ones first. Fly over here to you, Rognarv. First attack is going to be a bite, and that is a...
Oh yeah, 19 AC currently because I don't have my shield.
Okay, so this definitely hits, and then the stinger also hits. I rolled the 17 and then I rolled the 16, so like worth the
Then
pluses.
your pluses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do your damage first. So that is going to be a total of 9, 18, 27 points of piercing damage from the bite and the stinger, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ha ha ha! That is a 19.
19.
What was the piercing again? I
It's,
forgot. 14?
Shoot. 24, I think I said. I
Oh,
forgot.
24. Okay.
I
think
grabbed the
that's
dice.
right.
You're taking half damage on this then.
What is this? Is this poison?
Poison. So you resist.
I'm resistant.
So you're taking
to
1/4
poison.
damage.
Oh, and I have advantage against poison, but then again,
You already passed, yeah.
I already passed anyway. So
So that would be a total of
I'm taking a
that's
quarter of this damage or something.
11 points of damage.
That's
a
the total.
That's a
Or
quarter.
no, that's the quarter. Okay, damn, that's still a lot though.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of d6s. With that, fly speed is 80, so
Yes.
we're moving down 80 feet. Action to move down 80 more feet. This guy's 240 feet down as he's just skydiving as fast as it can towards y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go right there for Oleg. Oleg, dirty 20, and then a 14, which I believe the 14 misses.
Correct.
Okay, so that is going to be a total of 15 points of piercing damage from the bite as it grabs onto your shoulder. You kind of elbow it and then turn around to face the new entity that is attacking. 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40, 50. Going over here to... Actually, it would have absolutely no interest in Braum. So it's going to go to Cole.
Full metal.
Oh shit.
Cole, that is
Braum reaction, deflect attack.
so that's disadvantage?
Yes, disadvantage because
Okay.
within 5 feet.
So that is a 21 with disadvantage.
Ah,
That
god damn,
hit.
that's still so high.
And second attack is a 10.
Don't hit.
Okay, so that is going to be 14 points of piercing damage. Cole. Yes. Run up to Addy. Fly over to Addy again.
Oh,
So, Addy. First attack is a 13. Second attack is a 17. 10. And then 21.
13 misses.
I think it's only 2 that hit then, right? And
His
the-
armor class is 15.
Yeah, okay, so 2 hits, and they're both bites. That's going to be 8, 12, 16, 27 points of piercing damage. As you just start grabbing you, biting you, piercing, as you're just moving your blade around, trying to distract. As you see that this one's kind of starting to inch closer to couscous. To be quite honest, horses are one of their favorite foods.
Oh no.
Tastes like couscous.
All right, Wes, what do we do?
Oh boy. So, all right. Well, obviously, Couscous has this handled, so we're gonna. God, so many options. Yeah, fuck it. Closest one. And like, how are they like in the air or are they?
They're
like,
on the ground.
They're on the ground right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
they landed on the ground. This is the other one who is in the air.
Okay.
And he's dive bombing down.
Yeah, fuck that guy. So we're just gonna just take 2 swings at him
Okay.
with the hammer. Okay, sure. I'm gonna re-roll that natural one. Okay, it's a 15.
All right. As long as you don't get a 1, you're fine.
Yeah, that is an 11 and a 13, respectively.
13 hits.
Thank God.
Roll me damage. They are big and not very dexterous. A lot of natural armor.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. As you run up to it, hit it hard. I mean, it's a thick creature. It's a pretty thick baby. And this one's getting pretty winded. It's showing signs of not really sure if it wants to be in this or not. Anything else, West?
For now, yes. That's
Okay.
it.
Ariell, before your turn, you will see one more entity enter the fight.
Oh no.
It is a couscous who is going to make a hoof attack because he's being targeted. And that is
Come up,
a
Couscous.
dirty 20. And I'm not even joking. I maxed out damage. That is 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, wow.
As a Couscous kinda get on all twos as the rain's gonna fall off. Ariell, the cart just kind of like, what is happening? In first instinct, like, oh no, he's going to sprint, and instead just turns and they clogs this wyvern right in the face. That's 16 points of damage.
Damn.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a maxed out. That's 2 6s on 2d6. All right. With that, it is Ariel's turn. What do we do?
I am going
Top of the
to
round.
fly. Are these guys in the air right here?
No, every single one is on the ground except for this one.
Is there room in between them?
There is a square between them. Yes.
I will go right here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna Shield of Faith myself,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna make a glaive attack on this guy.
Okay. No problem.
And I'm gonna add a single divine point to both of these attacks.
Okay. Roll me the hits, and then let's see if we do the damage.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Second attack.
Second attack will be on the guy right here. And that is a 23 to hit.
Both hit. Roll me damage.
So the first, nice. Okay, so first one is 14 slashing
Okay.
and 6 radiant.
Nice.
And the second attack, so the other guy will take, that's not as good, but 8 slashing and 7 radiant.
Okay. Alright, definitely bloodied. As you move forward, kind of, as you're gliding underneath, grab onto your emblem as Shield of Fate goes on you. You move over with your glaive, slash at one, and then try to get the other one as it goes through, not as well as you would want, but definitely is being kind of weakened from all the commotion. Alright.
I'm going to look to West and Rognarv and say, get their attention.
Alright. You guys hear that?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, get their attention?
Yeah.
Alright. Cole, what do we do?
After seeing what happened, it's like, fuck. Cast tongues.
Okay, you cast tongues now. Tongues
And then again, just like, you know, call off the little ones. We're not food. We're not enemies. Please let us pass.
Okay. With the suggestion that has failed and come through now, you hear a great roar from the bigger of them. As the rest just look in anger and look towards every single one of you. Anything else, Cole? Anything else?
Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Good idea.
Alright, Shield of Faith
Everything
sounds
else.
good. Okay. With that, Rognarv, it is your turn technically. So, we're gonna go with you. What do you do, Rognarv? As tongues has been casted, therefore you all hear this in your native tongue. So you all heard that Cole casted a spell and it's trying to appease the bigger of the
yeah, but I
wyvern.
didn't understand what the dragon said.
You didn't.
Oh, could Cole have heard that?
Cole
Understood
understands it. Ariell understands it.
Yeah,
Because
the
you
dragon
both
just
cast it.
roared,
Roared.
and then they looked menacingly
And
at
they
us.
all
Like,
look
what
menacing.
the fuck is gonna
Yes.
happen?
So, with that, Rognarv, what are you doing?
Ragnar with a gun on his hand and the dragon right there on his face was like, I shouldn't have pulled the gun. I thought they were gonna be flying around.
Cole's just gonna be like,
He's gonna put his gun action to put his gun out.
Okay.
And pull the shield. He's not really
All right.
doing anything at the moment.
Okay. That's fair enough.
But he is gonna use a bonus action to Brum do an arcane jolt.
Okay.
Actually, no. Attack this and arcane jolt.
Roll me to hit. As Brom kind of steps in front of Cole for a second, looks at you, shakes her head, shoots at that arcane bolt from her stinger, her own stinger.
I think. What is Brum's pluses? I kind of rolled pretty low, but depends on my pluses. My plus is. Shoot! I forgot. I should have leveled up Brum too because I leveled up. Oh well, I'll do that later. +5. That is an 17.
17 hits. Roll me damage. Oleg,
Oh,
you're
it does?
on deck.
I thought,
Yep.
that was not, I thought he would have a lot of more AC than that. Okay. Oh well, it's the baby, I guess.
I mean, they're pretty big and they have no dex.
D8. 2d6 and a 2d8. Oh, that's 2 6s from the d6, but that's a 3
the
on
jolt
the d8.
Fires off, hitting this
12,
purple now arcane
Yeah.
energy throughout. How much damage?
12 total.
12
Wait.
point.
Not 12 total. 15 total. I rolled a 12 and then a 3, so 15.
15 total. Okay. All right. Hitting this Wyvern pretty hard. Tip of being
Force
bloody.
damage,
Yep.
if that matters.
It thank you for not for this specific fight. Appreciate it though.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? If not, it is Oleg's
That's
turn.
it.
Oleg.
My AC is back to 21.
Oh, gotcha. As you heard Cole speak in Orcish, and you know as the spell was casted, trying to persuade this giant Wyvern. What do? As there's two right next to you.
I got one that's biting me in the shoulder.
Yep, yeah, this one is definitely biting you. So what do?
Taking out my Doom's Blade. And
Nice.
Oleg's
Oh,
All right.
shit. Oleg not messing around.
oh my god.
What did you get?
Okay, 29, 28, 26.
All
Ooh.
hit. Roll me damage.
Okay.
I would be shocked if you said 29 and miss. It was like, what?
32.
Okay. Remember, this is the bonuses should be already on there, but just double check because it is a +2 sword. So your strength +2 on top of everything that you're doing, just to
So +2 for each swing?
it should be automatically calculated on D&D
It's
Beyond.
+7. Yeah, I already
Then
got
okay, then
+7.
good. Okay, good. Then that makes sense. All right, so 30.
Yeah, so it's +21. So 11, so 31. No,
30.
32.
32. Okay, making sure. I just wanted since it's a custom-made item, I want to make sure that D&D Beyond actually like transferred it correctly. Okay, with massive swings, and you cut in the air, you stab forward, and then you swing around. It is a beautifully balanced weapon. It's almost singing to you how great the craftsmanship of this is. And the Wyvern, when it hits, just looks for a second terrified and then just shakes his head and looks back at you, ready to brawl some more. Alright. Addie, what do we do?
He is going to cast his symbiotic entity.
Okay. As all these spores start surrounding you. Okay.
Gonna get 56 temporary HP.
Yeah, you do.
And are they currently attacking him right now, or are they stopped?
They look really angry. This one was directly biting Oleg, and this one was directly biting Rognarv. Their teeth aren't synced into you, but they look aggressive. It from you reading the room, it just something that Cole said is taking effect into the big one, And the smaller ones don't look like what they should do, but they're really hungry.
He's gonna hold his action. If they attack him or Coos, then he'll attack back.
Okay. All right, no
Attack
problem.
Coos.
Okay, Wyvern's turn. All right. As it speaks, yet again starts hissing and growling. You, Ariell and Cole, since tongues has been casted, you hear as it says, "They're not food. They may pass. We will find the hunger someone else. Children." And you see that it starts taking off and flying.
Ooh, but will the small one follow?
That is what I'm going to roll to see what their morale is at the moment.
It's big sad though,
Individually or-
because they're gonna attack someone else. So Ariell has a little bit of a hang up about this.
Is
at the
that
same time.
individually or as a whole? that
It's
you're gonna roll?
individually for each specific wyvern.
Okay, good.
Oh man.
All right. This one looks at you, especially with all his injuries, and starts backing back into the bush. That is technically an attack of opportunity if any of you four want to take it.
If
As blood is starting
All
to drip
four of us?
from the floor. It did not take a disengage action. It's just moving back.
Because the thing is, Rognarv doesn't know what's going on.
No, you just see this creature just start moving back into the bush. Anything that you guys are doing for that one?
You know what? Personally, if Rognarv sees that they're just backing away, he's gonna kind of like try to attack, but he's not really gonna attack. He's just gonna.
Are you like intimidating it? Like like one of those things?
Yeah, kind of like, oh yeah, back
roll me
off.
Yeah,
Kinda
roll me
like
intimidation.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's intimidating. He's just shouting that.
Okay, you're shouting it. 100%. Okay.
Like, yeah, that's what I thought.
Good job, Rognarv.
You see this one kind of steps back as well, wings extended, as this stinger kind of reaches above its head, almost in a defensive position, just moving back. That's it. We'll take the defensive action. Addy, this guy's gonna bite you. Oleg, this guy's gonna bite you.
Oh.
And this one is going to use the remainder of his speed to kind of land underneath the big one, just start barking at it. And Ariell and Cole, you hear is like, "Father, we're hungry. Let us tear their flesh." All right, so those two are going to continue on the attack. I will, if I recall, this one backs down a little bit, starts flying in the air, goes the 20 feet. So I will put a little flaw token on him, and we'll use disengage to provoke no attacks of opportunity. So 20 feet in the... Come on. What is happening? Why? Whatever. Okay, I can't select it correctly, but that's fine. Okay, Oleg. This guy's going to try to hit you. That is a 14 and a... That is a 16, which I believe both miss.
Yes.
Okay. Addy, that's a 7. And then a... This a 14 hit? No, right? Addy, your AC is about 14, correct?
It is a 15.
Okay, as it tries to bite you and sting at you, and same thing with Oleg, as it's more like trying to just defy its parents and just give in to the hunger, but unfortunately they don't do anything, as this one starts taking off into the air as well, since suggested was casted on him. And unlike the rest of them, his flight speed is 100. Takes off with one massive swing, 50, 60, 80, 100 feet in the air. A second goes all the way to 200. almost like a I've spoken, and he just starts leaving. Wes, what do we do?
He sees the one that's he sees the one back away, and then I guess seeing the one that attacks Addy, he's just gonna like essentially make his way over to the one that's attacking Addy and
All right.
just make two general hammer swings at him.
Roll me to hit.
God damn, it's a fucking nat 1. Okay, confirmed with a 3. So
Okay.
So 11 for my first attack, and then 28 for my second one.
Second one definitely hits. Roll me damage.
That's a little better. Okay. That's 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. As matching Koos's strength hit the wyvern right in the chest as you hear it, slight little crack. All right. First blow, 18. Also, Addy, technically your ready action was triggered. It didn't make contact, but it did try to hit you. So just want to remind you of that.
Yeah. I'll say if it didn't hit him, it's fine.
Okay, no problem. All right, Couscous is just going to and then call it a day.
Yeah, you got it, Coos.
Yeah, Couscous got it. Ariell, what do we do?
So we have this one still attacking.
I'm going to put a let's put a purple marker on the ones that are still engaging for purposes of like a map.
Okay, so we got 2. So I will fly over here. Or
Okay.
here, I guess. And make a weapon attack on it.
All right, roll me to hit.
16, 23.
23 hits.
That is 12 slashing.
Okay.
And I will make my second attack. Not natural 20.
Roll to confirm. As you fly over there, use your glaive to cut at its tail, and then at that slit mark, you kind of just jab your glaive stronger and tighter, and kind of pierce a couple of inches inward. Let's see how much damage we do.
All right, I did not confirm, but yeah.
Okay, you still doubling the dice.
So. $21
Nice.
slashing damage.
All right, as it is bloodied.
Yay!
And looking bloodied and surrounded, you easily can, especially Addy, you can read that it's kind of second thinking what's happening, and not really sure if this was the correct decision, as it's starting seeing most of its brethren start flying in the air. We're about to fly. Anything else, Ariell?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, Cole. What do we do?
Since Tongues is still up,
Yes.
first things first, right here,
Uh-huh.
Cole is gonna cast Create Food and Water.
Okay.
And just be like, again, since Tongues is still up, just
I need to ask specifically, what did you create?
meat. Just different types of meat.
Okay.
You got that vegan meat.
It's
Technically, right?
tofu.
Again, I know that the spell states that it's bland, but it's
Yeah.
still nourishing.
Yes.
Yeah, and just be like, I have food here.
Okay.
So let us be on our way.
All right.
Like I said, we are not the enemy. We are not.
Okay. Roll me persuasion, Cole.
Oh boy! Oh boy, I actually am proficient in this. Oh boy, that's a 26.
All right. As you start speaking that, and the food gets created, see the other wyverns kind of like look at their follower that's flying up in the air, then look back at the food. Anything else?
Yeah, just is this enough?
If you say that, I'll say that this one will use his reaction. More, make more.
Cole just being like, I will cast it one more time, and that's about all I can do.
All right. Well, on your next turn, we'll see that you.
Yeah,
cast it.
it'll be
Like you're starting
like-
to do the performance at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, Rognarv. As you guys are hearing the second end of the conversation from Cole, definitely contacting these wyverns. What do you do, Rognarv?
Like, well, they're backing away. And then I see that they're still having a tussle over here and a tussle over here. I was like, they got it. I need to help the big boy over there. I have boots of flying, so 20 feet actually gets me here if that's a terrain that I can be on because of the cart and everything.
I'll say that one square kind of counts as 2, but you can definitely get there. Yeah.
Yeah, this is 20 feet.
Yeah. Oh, then
here.
yes. Yeah. Then you're
This
fine.
is 20 feet is from here.
Yeah.
And Brom is moving this way, kind of.
Okay.
That will reach 40 feet. Is that a terrain as well here? or no?
That's fine.
Okay. Like moving that way and then kind of this way. If that A up on that guy, I guess. If he's taking it, but that's Brom. He was just gonna
Won't take an A op.
because it's metal. It's not
Yeah.
really meat.
Yeah, it
Um,
really does not it's not registering what that is. It's like, oh, that's a box that's moving. Why would I attack it?
Yeah. Is this dragon like actually like biting Oleg at the moment?
Oleg
Stuff.
slashed it, so they have a distance between them. They have that 5-foot gap, like of battle front.
Yeah.
But it was like 2 seconds ago just biting Oleg.
Okay, then if it's still so hostile, still attacking Oleg, then yeah, I'm gonna attack that guy. Use my 2 attacks
Okay.
with the axe because that's out right now. Oh my god. Okay, one is a dirty 20.
Okay.
The other one is a natural 1. So I will re-roll that to confirm.
Those are 2 opposite ends right there, Jeremiah.
No, it wasn't a natural 20, but it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20,
I rolled
my
a
bad.
9 plus 11.
Okay.
So-
All right.
Wait, plus 12, so 21 actually. The other one, okay, I confirmed it to a 14, or I didn't confirm it.
It's good.
Because of
So
a 14.
give me some damage.
So that was just a miss, but only attacked with 1d8, and that's a 4, so that is a 11 total. No stupendous fire because I didn't say it, so just 11.
Yep.
Bram is gonna attack as well.
All right. Roll. How much damage did you say one more time?
11 slashing.
Gotcha. Okay, making sure. Thank you.
Oh, that rolled out.
As it is bloody now, and Brahm hits. Okay.
16.
16 hits. Roll me damage.
Oh, 16 still hits. Okay. D8 again. Plus.
As you go
why do I keep
slash
dropping
with your
things?
axe, and you try to slash again with the second time, it kind of just moves its wing out of the way as Brahm uses that opportunity to bolt out a arcane jolt.
It's not an arcane jolt. It's just. Well,
Yes.
I guess it is, but it's just a piercing damage.
Okay.
Or it's still force actually, but the stinger
Yeah.
is still force damage. I rolled a 6 plus 5, 11.
11. Oh,
11 force.
like father, like daughter. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's getting hurt pretty bad, and it's just looking around. Just starts kind of grunting, and its tail moves in forward of a defensive position as it starts like using its wings to start crawling back ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Action bonus movement. End my turn.
Okay. Oleg, what do we do?
I'm going after it.
All right. Roll me the hits.
More. 27, 24, 14.
Every single one hits. Roll me damage. As you go in, this is moving backward. You step forward, lunge your blade, swing, counter swing.
31 points.
All right, it is heavily damaged. As it just looks at you, it's kind of falls to the ground, steps back up. It's pretty bad. Anything else, Oleg?
I'm just there ready for the kill.
All right. So you kind of put up your blade, making sure that you have the right momentum. Just looking for the opportunity. It makes one false move, you're going in. Okay. Addy, what do we do?
He is going to cast Chill Touch on this guy.
Okay. Roll me grab your magical ghosty hand.
Magic Ghost Hand is 22.
That hits. Roll me damage.
Damage. Hold on. 1, 2. Where's my other one? There it is. 19.
19. Okay. You threw that away for some dumb reason. Okay. As you hit it, the hand goes around his chest, and you see that the necrotic energy starts seeping through and holding him as that he cannot regain any health points. Okay. Anything else?
No. He'll just remain there. He can't talk to it, so I'm like, ah, crap.
Okay. No problem. As I will say, for the purposes of still being within, what is the farthest your gun can reach, Rognarv?
600. 800.
Okay. 800. All right, then.
200 regular, 800 with this up to 800.
All right, until they're 800 feet away, he starts flying.
Everyone's flying away?
Most
Even
of them.
Oh, okay.
Starts flying away. Come on. Flying away. This one goes in for the food, as this one will take the opportunity to also go in for the food. This one continues to fly away. Move over here. This guy here is going to also fly. Does not take the disengage. So that's attack of opportunity from Rognarv and Oleg.
If they're leaving, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, Oleg.
I'm gonna kill it.
All right, roll me to hit.
21, 22,
Yeah.
21.
I believe attacks opportunity are only one hit. Let me double
Yeah, one
confirm that.
attack.
But you still hit with the first one. So roll me damage for one attack.
8 points.
Okay, as it flies up, just slice off its head. So falls down dead. And these two other wyverns that are on the ground start fighting over the food and start growling. And you hear Addy, "This tastes like garbage," and start flying off as they kind of grab the food and start throwing it onto the side of the mountain.
Well, I tried.
Ungrateful little bastards.
Jeez.
It's
Damn kids.
not meat. As they start flying away, Oleg, I'm going to send you a thing, and then we're going to go on break. So actually, we're going to go on break right now. We will see you guys in a bit. Enjoy all intermission.
Do you blame yourself? What? Well, it's quite common in this situation for a patient to feel a kind of guilt. What situation? The accident.
Hello and welcome
Hello.
back. As these wyvern fly away, some taking the food and scattering, one laid decapitated on the ground. So you see Oleg press the blade against his forehead, sheathe it in a warrior's respect. With very little damage. Elysian Vagabonds, what do we do?
Shall we?
Proceedeth.
Okay.
Well, I guess we move. I think we can grab something from that dragon. Looking at it, like the scales and stuff, like, is it anything worth?
Probably, but roll me a nature check.
Oh, nature.
I will definitely tell you in a second, because I'm pulling up that specific book.
Ew.
Is that a good or a bad?
24.
Okay.
Yeah, 19, and then I have a 5, so 24.
Yes. I will tell you. Oh, it has to be downloaded. Okay. All right. Well, let me go over here. Apparently, as you look through, you're pretty sure that the poison, the scales might be used for something if you're trying to scavenge the creature. As I have to wait for it to download, and then I'll be able to tell you in a second. Give me a survival or a investigation or another nature check. Your choice.
Everybody or anybody?
Whoever is Rognarv specifically, but if anyone's aiding him in like looting the beast, essentially, you may give it a go.
No, thank you.
I'm using, I guess I'll use investigation this time, but it's gonna be a 17 on this one. It's the same number, but it might be a different, like
21 for Oleg.
Okay. On which skill did you use? Survival, investigation, or nature?
Well, if I use survival, make it 26.
So okay. Oleg, as your this isn't new to you. There we go. You know that with what did you get, Rognarv?
26.
8.
26. Okay.
Rognarv is a 17
Okay.
for investigation.
All right, Oleg. If you have some vials, you know you can carefully milk some of the venom from its tail. You don't know how potent it is because it's dead, so you have to do this quickly. You would know that for sure. And on top of that, I mean, its wings can make for an excellent waterproof cloak. It won't be magical, but it will repel all water, and it will keep you pretty dry. Rognarv,
Is there any vials? Any vials in that wagon?
does anyone have any vials? The wagon would probably pretty empty, except for what you guys have gotten. Any potions that you've used in the past, those can definitely be used as well if you kept the vial from those potions.
We might have some. I have a few empty bottles back there. I know Ariell's collects
Actually, let me double check.
empty potion
Something.
bottles. So.
Oleg, roll me.
Cole has 3.
See if Orc Death left anything in there.
Yep, I did. I actually wrote it on my notes. I have
There's
two bottles because of healing potion.
And
I wrote in.
Cole has 3, and I'll say Oleg, Orc Boy left 2 in there as well. Oleg, roll me a D4.
Two.
Because this is a fast process, as you're kind of just looking through these vials and you're able to grab, you can fill up 2 vials of the Wyvern Venom. And you can add that custom to your inventory because it is custom stats.
What kind of venom you said?
It's a Wyvern. I'll
Dwarf.
give you the spelling in a second.
Or just send it to me.
Yeah. So, as he's doing that, the only thing you can really tell, kind of like scavenge, is its teeth could make from some really good daggers.
You know what? Yeah, I'll grab some teeth and maybe create that on the way, like maybe sell it afterwards.
Roll me a d10.
Okay. D10. Oh, that is a 9.
9. Okay. Well, then apparently 9 teeth can be used as daggers.
Like 9 daggers, or I can make 9 daggers?
You can get 9 teeth to collect from this beast and make up to 9 daggers.
Okay.
Since you are a smith, I'm just gonna ask you to roll 1 check, and then we'll see what that result is.
Yeah. That can be later, like when we're traveling and stuff. On my downtime.
Yeah. I'm sending you the ability for the poison, and here is... Where are we? Oh, there we go. And you have 2 of these vials, just so you know, Oleg. All right. As you guys are taking the short time to do this, for the purposes of this, if anyone wants to take a short rest, you may. What are we doing?
Cole's standing at the edge, and he's if there's like any like pebbles or rocks, he's just tossing them.
Sure.
Oh, I have a question because of we're like kind of trying to scavenge a little bit of the this dragon. Do I take a short? Can I?
I'll say for this part.
Does that cause a
yes,
super short rest for me as well? Because I'm busy.
You'll be fine. It's fine.
Okay, then I'll roll that because I did take some damage.
Yeah.
Cole's also just like, does anybody need any healing?
Addy just slowly raises his hand.
Oh.
Oh,
Cole just trot back over here.
That's growth.
yeah.
And then, being the snarky little shit that he is, do I have permission to cast Cure Wounds on you?
Wow.
Wow.
He's just gonna stare at Cole and not say anything.
So is that a yes or a no?
I raised my hand, didn't I?
Okay, well, rare.
Yeah.
13
Okay.
points of healing.
All right.
Man, I had to use 3 to not be full.
Okay. I am taking notes of that.
Addie, are you good, or do you need more?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, as you guys take a small little break, relieved, slightly disappointed at the ungratefulness of these creatures, but you probably feel that Addie, you at least for sure, they really want fresh meat. That is kind of their substance. Even though this would satisfy them, they're intelligent enough and big enough to be picky. A few of them kind of, once they were bloodied and looking like the fight was going south, they were about to retreat, but definitely the call for the bigger one to just leave, as they did. Anything else
Dad,
that
we
you guys
want KFC. We have KFC at home.
I'll give you KFC.
Oh my god.
Alrighty. Anything else that you guys would want to do before starting to make your way further south and back to the trail that you need to go?
Wes,
What?
do you have anything?
Do I have any what?
I'm just asking, Vic.
God, West is absolutely
Oh,
Head
Head
empty.
head empty. He's
Rognarv
too
is
busy
gonna-
writing druidic and druid stuff.
Yes, Rognarv?
Rognarv is gonna what's this called? He's gonna get his sending stone.
Okay.
Special sending stone.
Yep.
The other sending stone that has an R on it, carved on it.
Sure.
So make sure that it's the right one.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you there?
Yes. Hey, how are
I-
you?
I'm
Yes.
okay. I got bit by a dragon, but it's fine. Do you have tips for me to make how to make this into daggers? I can probably sell.
You hear the all right, what type of dragon did you get? What how big do you want this dagger? We were talking about 18-inch. How and it just starts going into
Oh my
to
God.
details and
Oh no, you'll actually see
Nerd.
Ragnar smile about this and go to his smith's to his
all right,
little cart because he's excited now too.
as
Just
I'll,
shop talk.
yeah. Roll me a tinkerer's tool, a smithing tool, sorry.
Oh, I wasn't building it yet. I was taking
Okay.
notes.
All right, as you take
I was
notes,
building it,
you will have these for sure. As the trail goes, and Ariell, you kind of get back on the wagon, let's say, and start making your way towards a very specific location. As you know, you're hours away. With a little bit pep in your step, as you guys are noticing, Ariell is like cold focus on this. As the sun starts to fade, you guys start approaching what looks to be a lake that has some lights on it, like some settlement or something around there. And as you kind of start waving over the path, let me show you the map. As I
What
put you
is
guys over
this?
here. As it is currently nightfall. As you would know that your path would lead you down to where you are. I would, except for Ariell, since you already know where you are. Roll me perception, please.
Oh, that's another natural 20 on a perception.
No,
That's a
27 total.
14.
14. Okay. Cool. Other than the
Gosh, dang.
pretty fire on this stone, I don't know what's happening. Yep, just like that.
Wow. I thought you were
Pretty
I thought you were observant, Cole.
Rognarv, you're gonna see quite a bit of detail. Ariell, what did you? Well, sorry, Wes, what did you get?
For
Perception, please.
Probably too distracted from crushing Addy.
listen,
No, what's it called?
I don't know why
I was talking
bothered
about
with this
Cole.
point.
I was talking about Cole.
Cole's gonna pick Ragnar with a rock.
With a Cole.
The moment that I shit talk West's perception skills is the one time he rolls good. That is a non-natural 20.
Okay.
What the hell?
All right. Wes, you'll see something, and as you kind of look and observe Ariel's face, you can kind of picture the special quality this place has. Addy and Oleg, what did you guys get? I'll explain what that means in a minute.
Roll. What are we rolling? Perception?
Yes.
7.
Okay. There are some blue fires on those stones. That's weird. Addy, what did you get?
Yeah, 21.
Okay. Addy, especially you just seeing this pile of earth and eroded old stone as a marker, you feel that this is a place of rest and this is a place of burial. As Wes, you kind of notice the tone and a little bit more serious look on Ariell. As Rognarv, you, on the other hand, would notice there we go, that's what I need, a very specific entity. As you see a golden hoof and flowed hair step out of this little cave.
A golden hoof?
Gold hoof, yes. A hoof made out of gold.
And hair, you said?
Yeah, and like this flowing white, almost like it's flowing against the wind hair.
What the fuck is that?
Oh.
Oh. What is that?
As
Oh.
your first
Oh,
see it,
look at
as
that
you see
baby.
kind of like a horse, but it has these markings that look like dragon features with these flowing white hair and beard. As it steps forward, you see that it has scales, almost mimicking fish.
Mm-hmm.
And it has this contrasting sharp horn, and it looks almost like in a defensive stance. What do we do, guys?
It's a unicorn.
Whose horse is that?
Do I know
It's
what
like-
that is?
Actually, you would.
Ah,
I'm gonna look at it like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, what the fuck is that over there?
it's a insert blank here.
Yes, it's a Kinrin. It is a celestial guardian.
Like that.
It is an entity of pure goodness.
Do I know what these are, or do I need to roll what these are?
Roll me
What are
religion.
these? Oh, religion.
Yep.
What's my religion? Oh, at least I'm intelligent, so I'm not trained with it. But my it's a +5. That is 17, because +5, 12, +5, 17.
You're not quite sure.
Okay.
It's this in contrasting with the night skies. Is this the stars are kind of blanketing over. You see these flames that either move the water away or created the stone out of just the pressure or the magical quality. It's either astral fire, it's divine flame, it's something definitely from Mount Celestia.
Yeah. Okay.
But
What time of day was it again?
It is nightfall.
Okay.
Yeah, I am gonna point at that. And then Ariell looking more like, what is Ariell,
What are you? What are you
or
doing?
how is Ariell looking? Like, is he looking calm? Is he looking distraught? How is he
I'm
feeling?
calm looking. You know, Ariell typically has a blank
Okay.
expression on his face most of the time.
That
His eyes
basically
might
it's just
look a
that.
little more kind of like, I don't know, solemn, I guess.
Basically, just that. I'm just gonna look at Ariell and then I'm gonna point at that. I'm like, do you know what that is?
Yes, there is nothing to be worried about.
What?
It will not harm you.
Where are we going anyway? Why is everything? There's just weird creatures coming about.
This is
First, the dragon with no arms. Then that horse
Thing has a
that
knife.
looks like a
on-
dragon.
That thing has a knife for a face. I don't I think I'm a little worried.
Yeah, Cole just looking over there, and it's like, and I'm gonna go and sit in the back of the wagon. Y'all have fun.
I'll pull the cart up to not the horse. To about like here, midway through the bridge,
Okay.
and
Oh.
then I will I'll look back and I'll say, "There's nothing to be concerned about." And I'll look to Rognarv and I'll say, "This is a special place to me, I suppose you could say. I figured it's on the way. It's been at least."
Is this your home? Are we going to your home?
No,
Hometown?
Is that your dog?
Not.
Is that your dog?
Ariell does smile a little bit at that.
That's a big dog.
As
I
Gonna pet
wouldn't
that
say this is
dog.
my
It's a weird
home.
looking dog.
you all would hear in your head as the water kind of starts moving in the of this lake, and then starts smoothing. I am no dog, and you all hear that in your head.
What did it say?
I am
Oh my
no
God.
dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
But who said that?
Probably.
As you see that this
creature?
entity starts walking on air.
That's sick.
Whoa, what? Just gonna point at it.
I'll
Is
kind
it-
of
And as it
Is it gonna
glide,
kind
I'll
of
glide out of the
Okay.
seat that I'm on with my wings and just kind of stand next to Couscous.
as a couscous, you see that actually starts moving back, and the entire wagon moves a little bit back. It's kind of like hits the back of your cart, and as couscous bows.
Oh,
Couscous bows.
well then.
Well then. Well, Brom is gonna do the same thing. I was like, hey, bow. I'm gonna look at Brom.
If couscous bows, we all bow, apparently.
No, because Brom is a wonderful steed too. So Brom needs to bow as well.
As it goes over towards Ariell and just places its forehead against yours.
I'll kind of put my hand up on it.
So you feel this sensation of calm go through you.
And was this thing here like when I was last here?
No, it would not. He looks at you. Ariell, I've been sent to guard an item that is not here, and though my post must stay.
Sorry, can you repeat that? My
I
headset's
am
cutting
here
out.
to guard an item that is not here, thus my post must stay. I see entities and signs of foul creatures that have desecrated the area, but your flames stay.
I'm troubled to hear that the item's no longer here.
I would
I'm
seek
not surprised.
for you that by the time that I reach this location, it has been moved by foul creatures, by a foul king. As I'm trying not to sneeze. Sorry.
Is this is this a telepathic conversation between
Everybody hears
just
it.
the two of them? Everybody
hears
hears it? Okay.
Isn't it? This is that guy. Ah.
I tell the weird dog with the knife in its head, bless you, as it sneezes.
Let's look at you. Thank you. As it looks at all of you, if I hear what the winds tell me, and what the liquids and blood from the rivers that meet this pond whisper to me, the king has resided in a hometown that you once called home. I fear that you would not recognize it anymore. But I am duty bound to remain here until either you reclaim your flame or until I am dismissed.
What flame are they talking about? Your flame.
So, out of character, if I'm understanding this correctly, he's talking about the town that I resided in nearby here.
Yes, that is where it was taken to, and apparently some foul king has taken over.
Okay. I will not let these forces, this king, desecrate this holy spot or the rest of these lands. And I will reclaim what is rightfully mine.
See that
Until
it
then,
just looks at you, shakes his head.
I can only ask that you keep watch over what's left of this. And I kind of look towards the grave and then out towards the water.
Okay. I will let you be at peace with whom you need to be at peace with. You see that it just hops over the stone and lands in the air and starts walking slowly back into its cave that it's made.
That's cool. That's so cool.
Ariell, is there anything that you would wish to do?
I'll just kind of look back to Rognarv and say, I've been away from this place for far too long, but I felt, since it was on the way to Absalom, that we could stop here. You all are more than welcome to make camp wherever you see fit.
Wait, we're not allowed to go to your hometown with a. Rognar's gonna do that.
Well, my out of character, my hometown isn't like right. It's not very close by. It's like a little ways away from here.
Yeah, it's definitely within a day's trip, especially by horse, but it's not like nearby.
Yeah. So I'll relay that to Rognarv. I'll say this is not my hometown. My hometown is about a day or two's journey from here. But this place, I guess you could say this is where I first met your world.
Our world. You're not from here. Where are you from?
Cole's gonna look at
Hey.
Rognarv.
I'm so confused.
I'm like, Ariell's also kind of confused because he's like, I thought by now it was obvious.
No.
You know, the wings and the whole like glowy thing.
Cole, just in the back, you're from Mount Celestia.
Yeah, do you all not remember the conversation we had with the weird little hair guy? And he very blatantly pointed out that neither Ariell nor Cole, for some reason, are from this plane.
Yeah, only
Yeah,
I don't
the
think he
whole-
knows what the hell he was talking about because I was born in this plane.
Where were you?
I don't know. I'm just repeating what the dude said.
Yeah, Cole's gonna look at
Um,
Ariell. It's like, you want to debate that with my mother? Because I can pull up my ascending spell right now, and you can debate that with her.
You want to see my birth certificate? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'll just, reiterate that to Rognarv and say, yes, I'm from the celestial plane. I'm not from this plane of existence. I was cast out, and this is where I came to be.
Why were you
You're casted out.
passed out?
Were you not a good boy?
Have I not had this conversation with Cole yet?
No,
think
not
so.
that I know of.
Would it have been in that book that Cole read, Daddy?
Yeah, it would have been within that book if I recall
Oh,
correctly.
well then.
So you would know why.
Tabatha out of character, please explain.
Okay, so the book is like, it's almost like a mix between a journal and a Bible, I guess you could say. Because it has Ariell's story,
Mm-hmm.
but it also has teachings and kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say like suggestions, but like a moral compass, like a moral code essentially on how one should strive to live their life and things like that. So it's kind of a Bible, but it's also a story.
Mm-hmm.
And it describes his time in the Celestial Plane. It describes Lyra and her neglecting her followers and essentially betraying them. And when Ariell confronted her about that publicly and pretty much called her out on her shit, she cast Ariell out, and he fell to Earth and created a lake when he landed. Like when he hit the Earth, it created a lake with eternal fire around it. And he's wandered the material plane for 260 something years, something like that.
Cole's just gonna kind of nod and then gesture out. So this is the lake?
Yes.
Ha.
Not been back in over 100 years.
Really?
Why weren't you back here for a long time?
It never really.
Bad memories or what?
I wouldn't say that. Well, I guess one could say that, but it's just not something that I felt that connected to any longer. I feel like I had another purpose that I needed to go about it and try to fix the damage that Lyra had done, and to help others. And that journey took me far from here.
So what's that? Kind of pointing over there.
Yeah, I was.
Is that a friend of yours that's laying?
Yeah.
Wait, do we know that that's like a tombstone or a rest area?
Addy,
I
I'll
think
say that
Addy is the only
Addy,
one who-
Rognarv, and Ariell 100% know what this is.
Okay.
The rest of you guys can maybe, like, your heads are going in that direction, but you're not 100% sure.
Okay, then I will ask that to Ariel. It's like that a friend of yours resting.
Ariel will look towards it, and without like breaking contact away from it, he'll just say, more, I guess, sadly or solemnly, yes, you could say that. Someone very important to me.
Maybe let's pay some respects before we move on. What do you need to do here anyway?
I had hoped that I could find something that was once mine but lost after I fell. However, it would seem it's no longer here. I also felt that I could, like you say, pay my respects once again before we move on. Although, like I said, this would be a good place to camp for the night before we continue south. And then
Sure.
you'll actually be able to see the place which I called home for a short while.
Okay.
Kind of looking at this area, like, should we camp here? Kind of like pointing this direction, or here.
Wherever
let's-
you wish. This lake is fairly large, and I would say that's fairly safe as well. At least it was.
Oh, call over there. So
Oh, sorry.
then let's go there.
Anywhere you want to camp, that's fine.
Yeah,
with me, Ariel.
I'll set camp right here, the
Okay.
corner,
As you guys are setting camp, you'll see
because
that
my specific is to start making my
I'll be here.
at least one or two of the daggers before going to sleep.
Kinren is going to cast Control Weather
Wiz?
and cover a 5-mile radius of just thick fog all around and a cool breeze with warm temperatures.
Ooh. So
Who
we
does
have a
this?
calm night.
Person?
Huh?
Kinren, I think that's what
Kinren,
he said.
yes. Kinren.
Ah.
Cole's gonna look over at Addie. It's like, so what do you think of the warmer weather? Since you're from, like, the mountains and stuff.
It makes me itchy.
Good old humidity.
Yeah, Cole just being like, yeah. Wait until we get to the desert.
So how's Addie's hair with humidity?
Oh, it's a curly mess.
Pretty much the entire time y'all are like camping, Ariell is just staying over here. You'll see him clean off the tombstone, pray, meditate, and he has some of these. Actually, he has a lot of these. He'll take one of the glowing white crystals that he had brought from the Underdark and just kind of place it on top of the headstone.
Okay.
Oleg's playing with his box.
All right, roll me an investigation.
Also, Jesus with me, I guess, like trying to read
17.
Rifana's
Okay.
like notes from Rifana's like advice, and I'm trying to build some daggers.
Yeah, roll me tinkering tools or smith tools. Sorry, Oleg. Unfortunately, another day goes and this box eludes you.
Cole's gonna watch him doing it. It's like, grabby hands, like, can I try? Can I?
I hand it over.
Roll me investigation.
Smith tools is 26.
26. You will be able to craft 9 beautiful daggers.
Oh, all 9 of them immediately?
Not
That's
immediately,
fast.
but you will be able to do it.
Yeah, but like this one night, I built all 9.
And this night, you'll probably be able to do 2.
Okay.
I got dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's complicated. What's ever in here
Cole's
is...
just gonna fidget with it. It's like, man, fuck this thing. Just like...
So is it just a normal dagger?
It is a normal dagger, but it is made out of dragon bone, essentially.
Okay.
Dragon
Is it
teeth.
masterwork?
It would probably be priced at masterwork. It's up to you. You made it. You can sell it for whatever price you want. So, respects.
I
for
am
being...
gonna write notes here and say it is dragon bone. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
As people are messing with the cube, camping, smithing, a sense of safety and calmness. The control weather spell is blanketing where you guys are. After prayer and ritual, private conversation between Ariell and his beloveds, you guys get a full night's rest, peaceful evening. Anything else that you guys would like to do as the morning sun starts rising and you feel that the clouds start covering it a little bit, not to block but to be a little bit less impactful and stinging. As the closer and closer you guys get to the coast, the harsher the sun is.
Anything else I wanted to do? No, I think I would just say my final prayer, talk my last little bit of talking, and then get up and rejoin the group and say the directions to the town.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus, just a little note. With the daggers and stuff, like I want to like etch something, and make it a little more pretty than just it being a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And write my initials, RFM.
All right, you write your initials on it.
Rognarv Full Metal.
Rognarv Full Metal. As you guys pack up, leave Ariell to his need to get that piece that he has been looking for quietly. As you guys pack up, starts moving along. You eventually will start heading further and further south, kind of banking along the river and going into a city that once you approach, With Wes's totem, you probably will get there before nightfall. Like you guys are getting there closer to like 2 or 3 p.m. Thanks to the totem. As you guys are making your way over here, you pass around the lake. You see some of the dwarven signs that are kind of telling you to go into this logging village. As you approach, getting closer and closer, it looks empty. It looks abandoned. It looks dirty. As you start seeing piles of trash collected outside. Cloth and robes, and you start seeing broken chairs, glass shattered. Every single window you see completely shattered. Let me take you to that map.
Oleg's wearing his hood.
Okay. Hood on.
Covering, his hood on and covering his shoulders.
Okay. As you guys start moving forward, you start looking at these broken homes, mud on the walls. As the closer you get to the town market in the middle, you start seeing, instead of colorful banners displaying and decorating the like a odd circle around to kind of like not shield but to colorfully display this is the town center. This is where you come and trade and sell goods. Instead of flags that you remember, Ariell, they're covered in bones. Humanoid bones all around. You see where the logs would be that you kind of float through and start processing before sending it off to the door and mountains are gone. It's just trees and wood unprocessed. So you guys keep moving throughout. I would like everybody to roll me a perception. And you can place yourself pretty much wherever you would want to be in this town.
22.
22, okay. That's a definitely success.
24.
24, pass as well. You can call these out if you would like.
26.
4, you are making sure you're trying to make sure that no one sees you, and then you're starting to get that this might be a ghost town. And you're not really noticing other than just the trash everywhere.
Yeah, Cole just like, what the hell happened here?
Rognarv, what did you get? Sorry, one time.
26.
Okay, pass. West.
10.
Wes, you're not getting a good vibe from this place.
Bad
It's
vibes.
just bad vibes, bro.
Bad vibes.
Yeah, Cole's gonna just approach up to Ariell, just like, I'm assuming this is not how it's always been.
No.
Addy,
You
what did
can
you get?
actually see that Ariell is like really kind of worried.
Addy, what did you get?
Yeah, 19.
19. Okay, you also pass. So you guys are looking around and investigating. I will say that as you're kind of moving, Rognarv, you see one building that does not have shattered windows. And Ariell, your eyes kind of gravitate to that location as well. It's the only building that does not have shattered windows. But you do see that the inside, where all the windows would be, is completely covered by paper, as that is the paper mill of the city. Of the city.
The paper. Oh, is this one?
Yeah.
Did I gravitate coincidentally?
Coincidentally, yeah, you are going right there, my dude. So yeah, good job, paper mill.
We'll pass the church on the
Yeah,
way.
because that's
to
what
it.
my
What
script
is
said to go down.
Yeah,
What does
pass.
the church look like?
The church, whereas once was a emblem and symbol towards a traveler that has passed by, has been desecrated. The emblem of Palar broken. And on a quite wooden, very beautifully crafted angelic person that resembles a lot like Ariell, with a grin, almost jokerless smile on it, and these glasses kind of drawn over.
Quick question for map. What's the scale of the squares?
Yep, that's correct. So, what do you do? I have no
Where's
idea.
Where's that statue thing?
It's in this church right here, number 11.
Oh, this is the church. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because that's what it said. there. Okay,
I will say,
church.
Addy and Oleg, are you staying outside of the city, outside of the walls?
I am, yes.
Okay. I will also
Oh.
say that the
I-
cart and couscous would probably be with you. If that's the case, Oleg. Addy, what about yourself?
Can you pick up and tell if has anybody died here? Was there a lot of death
What did
here?
you get? You got a 19, right?
Yeah.
There has been quite a bit of death. Yes. You're
Okay,
starting.
he's gonna wander around in between the different buildings and kind
Okay.
of pray.
You
and
see,
druidic.
you see struggles. You see conflict. It's not recent. That's definitely a thing that kind of not eases the calm, but if you would say oh, at least it has not been recent. It has not been recent.
Also, because you said that this building is the one that's looks fine, no broken windows or whatever. My plan is to kind of go around this, trying to investigate it, try to see inside as well, kind of like that.
Once
But
you-
also investigate the outside.
Well, continue on with your roll. As you move around, you
Yeah.
see every single window is completely covered. There's one entrance, nothing to the back. As the front door will be the main entrance, and as you kind of test that out, it's stuck,
I will also
and
go
the door is locked.
to that mill.
Yeah, I'm gonna anyone in there?
You hear nothing.
Or, I'm using my axe to kind of knock with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah,
do,
because I'm kind of in a somewhat in a alert position at the moment. My axe out, shield out, kind of just in case.
you hear inside.
There's something inside. Someone inside.
Is there
Maybe.
how tall is the building?
The building would be it's one-story structure for sure. And it would probably be about it's not very very big, maybe 200 feet in total for volume. It's the biggest structure in just because it does have some seating outside, and there is a large roof, and this is kind of one of the prides of the city, but it's not terribly huge. There's not a lot inside either. It's a couple of functioning machines, and there's the paper that kind of gets processed in the building behind to kind of move over.
I will go to one of the windows,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to break a chunk out of one of the window panes. Not break out the whole pane, but put a hole in it. I want to see inside.
As you
Cole,
How
Yeah.
tall is this again? Is it, you said one-story building, but how
yeah,
tall is it?
I'll say 15 with the roof about 20-25 feet. As Ariell easing up, kind of shatters a little bit. See the paper on the other side kind of covers it for the glass not to fall. And if you really want to, you can just easily up, poke a hole
Yeah.
through the paper.
I'll do that.
Okay, as you're doing that, Cole.
when Ariel does that, Cole is gonna cast Arcane Eye
Okay.
and send it basically through the opening.
As the small Ariel, as you see the Cole's casting his spell, and something invisible but magical kind of flows through. Cole, remove perception.
Also, when they're trying to do the window, I wanna. How does the roof look? Does the roof look? Does this whole building basically look untouched in a way?
It doesn't look untouched because there's a lot of commotion inside, but it doesn't look destroyed like the rest.
Okay, because I was trying to see about the roof if there's like a hole
It looks
in
it's
there or broken.
it's steady, it's stable. There's no holes on the roof from what you can tell.
Okay.
27.
27. The first thing that you see is a rat kind of just jump around, a pretty large rat too, like a maybe about 2 feet in length, large creature, just kind of run around, and you see that it's kind of trapped and just moving throughout things. And as you, the arcane eye kind of moves throughout this area, kind of moving through bookshelves and corridors and unused machinery. You see that there's a shelf that has fallen over the front door, probably what's not allowing it to be open. Many shelves just destroyed. Books, as you kind of move around, as the book binding process has been somewhat damaged. And as you're looking, there's many cupboards. And with your roll, as you kind of move your eye closer into one of these books, every page looks like it has been physically torn off. And as you're looking around, the entire walls are covered and decorated, and some adhesive. You start getting the smell and that whiff on the other side of something foul. But there's an adhesive attaching paper onto every single surface of this wall, even on the roof. And as it says, the most offensive word that can be processed, it will say on every single one of these, badly drawn and kind of crude, almost like common is not their first language, and it's almost like they're trying to mimic letters, but it's not really what they would look like. Kind of like trying to copy and writing with like a what you would be typing, as though like the type C is not really what a C looks like. But in every single one of these papers, it says Kakapubu. Kaka Boo Boo. On every single one of these.
Cole's relaying this to Aaron, and then he gets to the one, and it's like, yeah, just. I'm not making this up, okay? Just.
Is that supposed to mean something? Is that a language you know? Anyone?
As you're saying that, you start hearing some type of chanting and screaming and drums beating off into the distance where you would know as a high market.
Like everyone hears it?
For this purposes, yeah, everybody hears it.
Okay, like we're towards here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? How far is it where we are?
It would take you a couple of minutes to get there.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Jesus,
Yes.
I would say that it's been probably 100 years since Ariell's been to the lake, but
Yeah.
the last time he came here was probably 50 to 60 years ago.
Yes.
That would be on his way, probably 50 years ago, on his way back up towards the north, where he met everyone else.
Yeah. I mean, the town was perfectly fine then as well.
Cole would retract the arcane eye, and I guess more or less, like after hearing that, kind of like start stealthing his way over in this way, but still having the eye go on ahead.
Roll me stealth then, if you're stealthing.
Yeah, I'm moving that way too, but I'm trying to be as quiet as possible.
So, getting that right there.
The reason why I said as quiet as possible, because I have disadvantage on my stuff.
All right, what did you get?
18.
18? Okay, cool. Rognarv, if you are stealthing that way as well, please tell me what you get.
And then, so is that
Disadvantage.
equivalent actually?
Not
Like-
at all.
Not at all. Okay.
This is a
can
lot
I-
of theater of the mind.
Okay.
Can I use my flash of genius on this one? Basically, like kind of hold my armor
Sure.
steady while I'm walking.
Sure.
That's my flash of genius. Yeah, +5 to it, +2, so that's 19.
19. Okay. As you start seeing Cole and Rognarv start stealthing away, as a little bit of metal kind of clings, and Brahm is also trying to like help the best that she can move her arms cover.
They need to roll too.
Yep, they also need to roll.
Oh, Brahm, that's a
Cole
good one.
moving ahead, moving his eye forward.
Yeah, and his eye would be 30 feet ahead of him.
Okay. Ariell, Wes, what are you guys doing since you're in the town?
I would say, being distracted by that, he'll leave the paper mill for now and head that way, because
Okay.
he needs answers, and so far that's the only thing he's really herd that's living.
Okay.
Oleg's going to circle around outside the town by the fence, up to the north. From
Okay.
north to east.
Okay. Roll me a perception, Oleg.
So Brom did 18.
Okay.
Skiwalk
9. Okay.
Skiwalk is 23.
All right. As you guys are stealthing your way, Ariell, are you stealthing or are you just moving?
I will stealth, I guess. Might as well.
And Wes, what are you doing?
I guess I'll move this way.
Dirty
For
20.
Okay.
For the most part, Wes would have just kind of been meandering about, but then when he sees everybody kind of move in one direction, he'll follow.
Okay. As the closer you guys get, Oleg, with your movement and your husband, the only thing you will be able to see from the outside perimeter is you see on the edge of the entrance, or within the inside of the city, you see 2 ogres. And they're kind of hunched down, looking down at something, not really paying attention to the entrance. As you guys are moving your way through, and your arcane eye kind of seeps through the fence of the outside of the city is pretty undamaged, intact. It's just wooden bars throughout the whole area. These large pikes, like these trees that have been used. The inside has that, but it seems like though the fence is a little bit shorter, and it has been sharpened to a point. And you see underwear on every single one of these spikes, kind of pierce through. Every now and then you will see a skull, or you'll see a skeletal, like a rib cage, or like the entire upper body, just some parts of the bones is missing, kind of decorated. But about 80% of the decoration is literally underwear.
Oh my god.
As your eye kind of goes through, and what you see, Cole, is about 4 ogres on the front of this doorway. And you see, with a quick glance, easily 50 goblins.
Oh my.
Is Ariel still standing next to Cole?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Cole's gonna just whisper to Ariel, couple ogres and about 50 goblins.
And you all hear easily enough as it looks like singing and festivity and metal clanking against each other.
Cole can see that Ariell is visibly angry at this point.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna. The reason why I put myself like kind of behind because I'm moving a little slower.
Sure.
But I'm gonna start kind of. Basically, what my plan is to start moving until I reach them.
Okay. As you're doing so, you see that they're kind of like close to the actual gates, and you see the ogres just. And you see these tiny goblin-sized cards in their hands, and starts throwing at each other.
You mean to roll under the stealth, or
Yep,
you'll
fine.
just use the stealth? Okay. Then I'll just kind of move my way all the way kind of here.
Even
towards
with the lowest roll, it does not seem like they are noticing you at all.
It's like,
And then the goblins inside are pretty loud.
I'm looking at Ariel. Was like, I'm sure you said this is kind of your hometown. Like I'm whispering at this point too. Was like, what do you want to do? And then I'm gonna put my axe and shield down, holster it, and then grab my bad use. Grab bad use. So like,
The boomstick.
If these truly are the creatures that killed everyone here, then can't let them kill anyone else.
Well, I have this.
So what do we do, guys? As they just keep... It's almost like they're singing. They keep just chanting and singing and clanking. You hear
Cole
metal clanking against each other.
is going to cast tongues,
Okay.
I'm
so
also
he
going
can
to
at least
cast them.
understand.
Okay. As Cole casts a spell, Ariell, since you know it, good idea. Cast it as well.
Rognarv's gonna touch his tongue.
Okay.
No, I can't do that.
Can't do it. Can't quite do it just yet. You all hear in Goblin. Well, sorry, Cole and Ariell hear in Goblin.
Yeah.
As they start chanting and singing, humans have a little town. We burn it down, kill the people, stab the beasts, take their things, eat the meat, feast until you have your fill. Even corpses goblins fill.
Yeah.
Well,
Y'all, whoever's standing next to Ariell, so Cole and Rognarv, will see he's mad. He's pretty mad, and he's Zephyr striking.
Okay. As you separate that in the middle, you hear silence in Ogre's, and then one goblin, friend, and just scream out loud.
Oh God!
Friend?
Screams friend. As when your place yourself wherever you Zephyr strike to, again for the purpose of this,
Maybe the
or
closest guy, so like right here.
all RP. As you see, two goblins sitting on these large thrones that looks like they've been made out of from different chairs, just kind of combined. So you see like 4 chairs holding a chair that's holding 2 different chairs. As they kind of just like badly nailed this together. As you see this one yell friend.
When
As for your perspective, Ariell, you see both of them have these beautiful mohawks. One is a blue mohawk and the other one is a purple mohawk. The one who's yelling at you in Goblin right now has the mohawk completely spiked. You see that he has on heavy robes, probably from a medium-sized creature, clothing that represents this town. One of the probably richer of the shirts, and it looks like it's been tailored badly again by a coat that makes it look like a kid in his dad's t-shirt, kind of. But beautiful, beautiful. And then there's cake and mud and blood and other things kind of smeared on there. And then right next to them, you see another goblin, muscular entity, as they have on a little kid's dress, a skirt with colorful stars on it, a bra tightened around their chest, mohawk down. Hello, he says. Welcome to our town, he says. Yay!
These
And it
guys?
goes back. Yeah. As this goblin is speaking in Goblin and looking at you, and it looks like their almost twin is responding to you. Also, these were some of the... if you join our Patreon, you can help make NPCs like these guys. So,
Nice.
I will talk to them before I
Okay.
kill them.
Rognarv, what are you doing?
when I saw Ariell, because I've seen Ariell fight and everything, it was like, oh, he's ready to strike with his zoopy zip.
Yeah.
Immediately looking at Bram was like, protect the boy, basically like looking at Cole,
I don't need protection.
and then he's gonna fly too, because he has the boots of flying. He's just gonna fly all the way up 25 feet, because as a size he can move or fly.
Okay.
He's not as fast as Ariell to fly, but yeah, he's flying straight up 25 feet
As
with his gun at already.
you do so, fly, and you hear, both of you, Cole and Ari, hear the goblin as he's thinking, oh, another flyer, and grabs onto the arm of the muscular-looking goblin. Tell him to teach. Hello, travelers. Welcome. Can you teach my brother how to
Wait.
fly?
Is that in common? Like
Yes,
the other one
they are
responding in common?
Yeah, they are speaking in common.
Okay.
His name is Plagmos. My name is Bill. Welcome to our city. How can I be of service to you?
I'm going to say I already cast tongues, but I'm going to say to them, "You killed all these people?" As a question.
We have lived here from our fathers before our fathers. This town was abandoned when I was born. Are you offering yourself to the great Palagmos, or are you just here to give an offering to our king, our mighty king?
He's so ecstatic about this.
Yeah, well, but they're very ecstatic about this. And you see the goblin, it's just saying, I want the fly wings. Give me the fly wings. I deserve them. I'm older. I was born 2 seconds ago. 2 seconds before you. I am older. And as the smaller of the goblins with the large teacher starts like moving the larger goblin and like just barely shaking their arm. Can you please teach our great king how to fly, as he is noble and deserves it?
If you didn't kill these people, then who did?
It probably would have been our grandparents or their grandparents. All I know is that we were entrusted a magical blade that we gave up, and they look towards their brother, for magic, that now our new king is a grand wizard. Looks towards you in complete disappointment, and then they sigh.
Where is this magical blade now?
A great king that looks like a cat took it.
And
Yay,
where can we
praise
find
the
him?
king. What?
Where can we find your king?
I don't know.
This poor guy don't get paid.
I just...
I'm looking. I remember this. Like when I remember King Shaw, right?
Yes, you're making sure.
I just kind of look back at Cole.
What the fuck are you giving me that look for?
Technically, Cole's on the other side of the
I know.
bridge.
Okay.
He looks in Cole's general direction.
Yeah.
You do hear as one of the ogres and point towards you guys, and Goblin the ogres are like, invasion! And all the goblins, invasion! And everyone starts screaming invasion. As you see Plagmos kind of raises his hands. And you understand, but Bill's going to translate for their brother. Fear not, they're not invaders. They're here to teach the magic. Yay, the magic. Whoa, the magic.
I don't think this guy is getting paid enough.
I don't think this
Really?
guy's getting paid at all.
You're getting paid?
Yeah, that's kind of the...
You're getting paid? Oh my god, does this mean that I can do the one thing?
What is the one thing? As you see
If you're
two...
that excited about magic, I can just cast Thaumaturgy.
As you see two ogres kind of... kind of point towards the front entrance. Oleg, as you're seeing all this, and you're hearing just half the conversation since Bill's the only one that's kind of explaining what's happening.
Well, now I don't know what to do. Do I kill them? Do I not kill them?
Hey, G,
Yes.
are there like candles and shit just all around? Like candles? Or just lights?
There are definitely an assortment of candles throughout, yeah. You see a couple of dogs and wolves and like a fox kind of in like a little cage, and some animals just kind of roaming around. Yeah, they're... I don't know if you guys had control to see the name tags, but there you go. Yeah, there's candles, there's lanterns, there's little pits of fire just there.
Like I said, Cole's casting Thaumaturgy and basically making the candles change different colors. It's like, okay, if they're so... It's a social experiment by this point for him.
As you're doing that, you see Plagueballs kind of grab onto the top of one of the chairs that was in front, and there's multiple of these chairs, kind of flip over, showing all the goods as his shirt kind of like dangles over and just screams as the goblin Bill, as they like, wow, impressive, amazing, this is so wonderful. Please teach, please.
Well, Cole just did that from the other side. He wasn't,
God, I'm so conflicted now.
They're dumb, they don't know what they did.
Because they're not the actual ones who killed them, but they might, they're still bad because they eat people and kill people. Oh no.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't know.
It's almost like I put a moral
Jesus.
conundrum. What's up?
Yeah. Jesus, just a little note, because I was just kind of reading too with the Artificer. When you said about tools required, I need thieves tools or whatever artisan tool, but it says over here, after you gain the infused item feature at second level, you can use any item bearing one of your infusion as a spellcasting focus.
Okay, cool.
So since my gun is infused, I can use it as spellcasting.
No problem.
So I can use my Gatling gun with my bad news. Anyway,
So what are you guys doing in the town?
so
I'm going to go back to Cole. I'm just gonna be like, give me one moment. 'Cause now I'm
You
confused.
okay?
And I'm gonna go to Cole, and I'm gonna be like, where do you know where King Shah may be?
Do you guys see the goblin? The ogre just... And
Yeah,
you see...
Cole just kind of sighs and is just like, well, considering how he was dressed, most likely Absalom.
I'm looking at the goblins, looking at Ariell. I have a crossbow bolt on my hand. It was like, what's happening? What's happening? Are we ready?
As,
like my bad news in here, crossbolt in the hand. On the other hand,
You see Plegmos look at you, start screaming as he kind of falls off of the thing. Ow, wow, and ow. Alright. Flying halfling with the beard. Can we have? Please have. We will trade. We have much magic to trade. We will trade you magic for magic. We can trade what the king gave us. Magic for magic. Stupid idea.
Cole's gonna just like mention, you say trade magic, like what?
Are you screaming this over the fence?
Oh.
well,
Never mind, he's gonna
actually,
pull off
I was actually about to ask that to be honest. Not gonna lie to you, but it was like magic with magic.
They look at their brother, and yes, I can speak freely now. Thank you, oh wise one. The king tiger brought over much magic, showed us many things, and gave our gracious king items. Whoa, the items. Our wise king will trade you the magic that he got from the king, and to you for more magic. Do you accept bond with the goblin tribe?
No. Immediately saying that, kind of flying 5 feet backwards. Just gonna move around there like, what?
Then you are meat, and we must eat you. If you do not trade, that is goblin way.
Cole, if Ragnar, how high are you up in the air, Rognarv?
25 feet.
As you're hearing this, you see all the goblins just like confused as what's happening. Like none of them knows a lick of common.
Hold on. Cole with tongue still on. Hold on. And he's going to reach into his pocket, because he still has those stones that he got from the fire giant tower.
Yeah, you still have a lot of those stones, yeah.
I have a stone giant stone, 3 arcanic stones, 1 heavy cloud stone, and 2 shocking stones.
Okay.
He's going to toss up to Rognarv 2 of the arcanic stones.
Oh, you need to tell him that because his hands are full right now.
Oh shit. Oh damn it, I can't never mind, I retract that. Cole's gonna
Bad news on one hand, got crossbow on the other.
Cole's just gonna be like, I cannot believe I'm doing this. And he's just gonna go around
Where are you going? Oh yeah, Bram is right next to you because he was ordered.
Oh,
to.
if she's following, Cole's gonna look back at Ragnar like, you really want to send Brom in to that?
It was like, but still keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, Cole's gonna just stand right there and just pretty much hold out the stones. Magic. Woo. The same amount of
like emotion Bill is giving out
as Bill does, yeah.
as Bill looks at you, they're like, yeah, woo. I mean, and the you see the king kind of runs over, digs into trash, and gets out a metal plus wood and then the rest paper crown that looks like it was badly made into a square, puts it on his head, and runs over. Throws a bag at you and then hits you in the head with a book.
Cole's gonna be like, let me inspect the magic items first, please.
As you're speaking tongue so they understand you.
Yeah.
Yes, oh great king, you have done magic. The skinny horned elf knows how to speak your tongue.
Oh my god, the fact that he's calling Cole a horned elf, Jesus.
Horned
Anyways.
elf.
Yeah, Cole's gonna, I guess, first look at the... Huh?
Yeah, those exist, obviously.
Yeah, he's gonna just look at the book first and foremost, just like...
It's a spell book. Roll me an investigation.
15.
As you're scanning through it, some of these pages have been ripped. You think probably by the goblin himself. Some of them have been damaged. But there's a couple of spells in here. Hold Person, Speak with Death, Ice Storm, Fireball, and the one that your eyes are like zooming in on, Wish.
Ooh. Go trade now. Go
Close
trade
that
now.
book and just be like, he's gonna hold on to that book and he's gonna give the goblin one of the arcanic stones.
Which book is this?
It's apparently a spell book that King Shot traded for the blade.
Whatever the hell this blade may be.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Cole's gonna take that book and put it into his
You see the
satchel.
goblin start climbing on you and grabbing all the stones from your hand.
Cole's like, no.
He's gonna go for a bite.
Oh.
That is a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, as you are taking 6 points of piercing damage, as he
What a
bites
little
hard,
shit.
breaks a finger.
Ow!
And you dropped all the stones. Mine. These are mine. Oh, you can understand what he's saying. Mine.
Bram is immediately going this way.
Yeah.
With that bite.
Finger?
Yep, that's a broken finger.
Wow.
Yeah, Cole's like,
6 points of damage on a single like limb. Yeah, that's gonna be a broken finger.
and then in the bag.
Throws the bag at you again. Yeah, take it.
Cole's gonna just look in the bag.
All right, rolling percentiles.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Freaking boy. I'll use the
100.
tiny
100.
ones that done so good before. 73.
You pull out a half-eaten half-orc with an axe embedded to its head.
What the fuck?
That's not healthy.
You take our garbage. And you don't know if he meant garbage or meant treasure. It's a mistranslation, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, there is an
Grabs
axe
one of the
there.
stones and throws it at the ogre. As a fire just explodes and ignites in the ogre's face as he falls over. Unfortunately, falling into some of the spikes and dying. The entire goblins just start cheering and dancing and raging and pouncing onto each other. You hear, "It's time to fight, cut, slash, crush, bite and ban," and starts dancing. As Bill in the middle, "Yay, festivities have started. Thank you for your donation to our king. A trade. Evenly. Please leave before they kill you, because they will. Or stay and be meat. I don't care." They go and they
Hold on, I
start
just
grabbing
double-check one thing really quick.
some liquid and they start painting their nail.
At this
Okay,
point,
so I'm going to just
Um,
remove all those from my inventory since that goblin just took them. But I am going to add the spell book now.
I will tell you
I
what
will
spells are.
leave their
Mm-hmm.
little camp area, and I'm just gonna go looking house to house in here
Okay. As you
for anything that
start
we might be able to use.
investigating.
Yeah, and for any
Unfortunately,
information.
as you look from house to house to house, you start getting the feeling that some were invaded, destroyed, and taken. Others look like they've been neatly packed and left. It's almost a mix of people leaving and people having the houses destroyed. And maybe it was that they're destroyed afterwards. But some of these homes, it doesn't look like anyone's living there. It almost looks like the entire mass of these goblins have been living in the high market. Like they just settled there. And they come outside to blow off some steam, have fun, break windows, destroy things, set things on fire. Writes cock-a-boo-boo on paper because they think it's funny. It doesn't look like struggles or, from your perspective, any recent struggle or fighting. But on your investigation, you do see that there is a lone two-leveled fishing ship that looks like it might have been left behind when there was trading. I don't know if this is actually doing the thing. Yeah. When you look at it, holds maybe up to like 10 people. There's like 4 rooms downstairs that there's 2 rooms downstairs. One for maybe like a captain, has like some sort of navigation. There's 4 beds and then everything on top to be properly used to haul in fish, nets, and etc. Hooks.
Okay. Before we leave, I'm going to go to the church and go inside and just see what everything looks like in there. That's depressing.
It has been destroyed. It has been desecrated. It looks like they painted a clown face on you. It looks like the emblem of Palor has been destroyed. You are getting the impression that if they did this, you don't think that they know what they were doing. It was just they were having fun in their own way. Their way might be destructive, but if there was some sort of conflict, you don't know if it was from them or from quote-unquote generations, since they were saying their grandfathers.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll get with the group and say we need to find King Shaw.
Okay. Cool.
Before he does leave the circle of goblins, since the one's having starting the festivities, Cole is gonna look over at Bill and kind of do like a gesture here, like, can I speak with you for a moment? I'm assuming by this point, because Tongues is starting to wear off.
As they go down, do you like the pink or do you like the orange one better? Can't decide.
The orange is becoming.
It does smell like urine. It is quite lovely.
Question. You said that you traded a sword.
Yes. Our dear king found a sword and took it, and then pass it on to their son, It says he was born 2 seconds before I was. He is now king. He could not touch the sword. He could not wield the sword. It burnt him. It burnt everyone. We call it the burning sword.
Aptly named.
The Tiger Man came, said that he was interested in purchasing it, and would trade magic for magic. Thus coming with the new tradition of magic for magic.
Hence the spell book. He would
Hence
just kind
the
of
spell
look down at the book.
And our great king thought that if he ate the pages, he would ingest the magic. Hence his wizard robes. Aren't they quite spectacular?
You don't need to, keep face for me.
I have my own face, thank you.
Rightly so. But other than that, all it did was burn. There was nothing else that you can use. Nothing else that stuck out about it that you could describe.
It was thin and long. It burns when you touch it. None of us could pull it, not even the ogre could unsheath it. Do you want to arm wrestle?
No, thank you. I would most likely lose.
That's true. Well, if you're looking for an arm wrestle, or if you want to be meat for dinner, just come by anytime. I will gladly eat you.
Rightly so. Yeah, Cole's gonna just walk away from that.
Have fun.
Yeah, and then just to Ariell, it's like, if you want to have any chance of possibly finding King Shah, it would have to be in Absalom. That's the only place I can think of.
Let's go to Absalom. He has something that does not belong to him.
And with that, quite a bit past time. For the sake of convenience, Cole, if you do not mind writing this down, the spellbook that you have has a very specific amount of spells that you can cast on him, and then we'll go. It essentially function as a scroll. You use the scroll, the page kind of withers away, but there are a few spells on them. There's message. There is, I'll recall them again, but there's message, there's mage armor, hold person, speak with dead, ice storm, teleport, wish, fireball, and magic missile. As for your bag, it has 100 randomized items. You already rolled 73, so keep track of what you rolled.
Okay.
So mystery bag and then a spellbook. So, with that, we're going to close tonight's game as our adventurers are on their way to Absalom. This could go in a number of different ways. We have massive combat charts for 50 plus creatures, plus these ogres. We could have gone a number of different ways. It seems we went diplomatic the whole game, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, we really did, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys only one casualty for the Raven fight, and 0 here, which is cool. I mean, beautiful. I love it. I 100% love this. All right, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned for our extra long game. Apologize for that. We love you guys. Please be safe. Please take care of one another. Please wear your masks. We'll see you next time. Adios, everybody. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.